Mm.
Well, hello, everybody. Oh, it's a baby. I see a baby. Baby. My baby. My baby. Except for when he's poopy. Then he's not my baby. Then he's somebody else's baby.
That's when he needs to be super your baby. She pushed him out.
Yeah, I was there. I saw. I know what you mean. She did. And I gave her a good bit of encouragement every time she pushed. But the filming of it was verboten.
It's a no-go.
It was verboten. Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. I know Thyson is taking an exam right now, so he'll probably listen in and pop in once he's ready. I have not heard back from Asborn. I know he was not with us previously because of a birthday. But
Tomorrow's my birthday.
It is.
Happy early birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. I am going to be 25 again.
I was just going to say that.
Aww. Aww.
I don't like virtual baby time. I like real baby time.
Yes, real baby time is much better because I get to hand him to Ivar. I mean, Ivar gets to play with him.
That's right.
Mhm. There is that.
I don't mind.
There is.
Welcome to my home. Here, take my baby.
Yeah, here, take my baby.
We have bonded.
Welcome to game. Here's my baby. Oh my goodness. It's Tuesday night. And I know we had last Tuesday off. It's always interesting coming back after the assumption of the end of a battle.
Yeah.
Although the creature did get away.
We
Oh, that's right. We
Barely.
were in the middle.
We're chasing
no,
it.
we're
And he-
chasing him down into the hole.
He's
Yeah.
tethered to me still, so he can't plane shift or anything.
Yeah, and he's only got like 10 hit points left. Let's go get his ass.
Oh snap! Look who showed up.
I just
What?
I just came back from my final. I did not do well.
Oof.
As long as you're here for this,
Sorry.
that's all that matters.
No, your finals matter too.
D's get degrees.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, I don't think they do. C's.
I think you have to have a
Why
C.
do they even bother
C's
giving
get
out a
degrees.
D then? What's the point?
D's
It's
get
like-
degrees. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
You're
in
good.
college, you can declare your class pass or fail, right? You can, when you
Oh,
sign
some
up
of
for a
them.
class.
Only
you
some of
can-
them.
Yeah, but you can always, there are options for some of them that if you do sign up, you can either take a pass or a fail.
Just
That's
the
pretty
dumb
easy.
ones that don't count.
It's just the dumb ones that don't count. Like criminal law, how to flash your badge, how
No,
to buckle your utility
No, I
belt,
got-
belt before you go out on patrol.
I
That
got
one?
good grades on that. How to beat people the right way,
Yeah, you got great grades on that one.
right? Is that,
Well,
I'm
you had
waiting
a
for
lot
that
of-
one. Come on,
You had a
drop
lot
the
of
bomb.
practice. You had a lot of practice though too, beating up SCA people.
Yeah.
There's always that. There's always that. So that was loud. I keep forgetting that if I'm too loud, I can actually hear myself on Fire's microphone.
I turned it. It's not pointed at you, but
Yeah, but I have an Irish whisper, so it's
So
kind
good
of
and scream.
oh, I'm aware.
it's a pointless battle. So happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back. Hope everybody enjoyed your break. And just a quick question while I got everybody. So we'll be here the 24th next week. The 31st is the Tuesday after Memorial Day weekend. What is everybody's thought on that one? I know Tobias was going to be potentially iffy because you come back on Monday, right? After
Right.
war.
I'm potentially iffy that day because I come back that day.
Okay, so that's 2. So let's just take that day off so we have an extended break.
Okay.
And we'll plan on coming back June 7th, assuming that no one TPKs or,
Who knows
the
what will happen
normal-
in this adventure?
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one tonight. That is for sure. But we are all back together again. Hi, everybody. We're back. Well, Thyson will be with us as soon as he's done taking his final.
What? Wait,
I-
which weeks are we taking?
And now I've
We
for-
are
28th.
going. We're going to take the week of the 28th.
No,
off,
31st.
which is 31st, which
Okay.
is Memorial Day week.
So we're here next week. Am I here next week? Am I in
I don't
Hawaii?
know. Tell me.
I need to check that real quick. Let me check my emails.
um
I need to go to a wedding.
oh dude,
on a
don't
Tuesday.
don't do it. I just got back
It's
from
wedding season. My
Yeah.
sister's getting married next month.
You got to get all them
sucks.
weddings in before it turns into 180-degree weather from here on.
Sucks.
Well, that's where I'm coming back from. I'm going to my sister's bachelorette party.
Don't forget to take your condoms.
Are you kidding? I was like, we could go to a spa. She was like, no, I want to go hiking in the woods. I was like,
Okay.
What? What
I
a
don't think your
sadist.
sister understands this.
What
No
a
Magic Mike? What?
she wanted to go whitewater rafting. That's what she
I
wants to do.
am gone the 25th to the 31st, and I get back the 31st.
Well, if you go see Magic Mike, I
So-
guarantee you'll be whitewater
So you're
rafting.
good.
So I'm
you're
good
You're
next-
good for the 24th.
Yeah.
Wait. Yes, I'm good because I have to go to the doctor on the 24th also. But yes, I'll be
The
fine in the
worst.
afternoon.
Okay.
I am.
You're bad, Ivar.
Oh God! All right.
You're just
Okay.
a bad person. Just
I remember that
bad.
movie came out.
Yeah, you saw it in
I'm
theaters.
impressed that you
No.
can remember.
I'll be back.
Uh-oh.
I'm such a boomer. I can't remember anything.
The boomer.
Well, you know what I have been doing is my other game, which is like 200 years in the future. I've developed canon for Tobias. Now I have to make sure I do the right things in this game. Because I mentioned the Fairweather aerial ship company. That now I have to go start one.
Like, I got a plan, man.
Yeah,
I got a plan.
it'd be my 47th generation that's running it, probably.
What?
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 That sounded like a question.
Yeah, it did. Mom, why does everything stink? Is that what it was?
Oh,
what
he
it
was
sounded
saying,
like.
why do you have the spray? Because he's spraying his hair.
Oh.
I didn't know you could hear him. My bad.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you got that right. It sounded cute.
I got father hearing. I'll hear everything.
Hmm.
And then I promptly do what all fathers do. I ignore it.
No, you go, Callista.
Yeah, I go, hey, Mom. your
Hey,
son wants you."
mommy. Someone needs you.
That sounds familiar. No, stop messing with that.
Disco Sam.
Okay, I've got kid aggro. I gotta take care of this. I'll be right back.
Disco Sam.
Wait, I tell you about touching that light.
You gotta love toddlers. They're
Oh, she's
so
taking her shoe off. She's taking her shoe off. She's gonna throw a chunkla.
I'm waiting for the blood splatter to be like on the wall behind her.
Yeah. Come on, come on.
Just a little clump of curly hair starts.
No,
falling
just
down.
come on, man. I'm talking about spanking, not murdering.
Well,
Most
they're
people don't know the
teachers,
difference
They
anymore.
got a lot of that angst out there. They
Yeah.
gotta have some release, I have 5 children because I know I'm gonna need all them spare body parts.
Yeah.
As hard as I've been on my body. Did he fall asleep, babe, or are you just letting him down?
Just the percentage of it.
He's laying in the bassinet.
The percentage of
playing
you
or
having 5
complaining?
kids, at least one of them will take care of you in your old age and put you in a home.
No, they're each gonna have a designated responsibility.
A home for dungeon
one
masters.
will carry the oxygen tank. The other one will scrape the huge amount of dead skin off my feet because when you hit like 95 and the only thing that happens is your body just turns into a giant callus.
No, this is what's going to happen. The minute I see my toenails look like some of these old people's toenails,
No!
I'm going to go like potato chips. I'm going to seriously get them all removed. I'm going to yank them all out with pliers. It's done. I'm not going to look like that. I am not going to allow myself no ear hair growing out and coming into your beard. Nose hair becoming mustache hair. Gross. No, not happening.
Well, I was hungry.
Want some potato chips?
No. Not anymore.
That is just sick. And then, like, what? You don't look at your toenails? You don't know they're curling under your toe? What is wrong with you? Like, don't you understand? Don't you ever look down? Like, I don't.
Dividam is busted usually.
Oh, shit, huh? They just. I mean, I kind of have that. I don't give a fuck about anything anymore. But, like, that's really
Yeah,
going
imagine
over the
it
deep
works.
end. That's like, I don't even wipe myself anymore. Why? There's no one coming to see me. And I'm like, what? Like, how? When do you not care that much? I just don't want to know. I don't want to get there. I've already told my kids, the minute I start driving like an idiot, like 35 on the freeway, take my driver's license away, give me a bus pass. But they told me, Dad, you're never going to drive 35 on the freeway. Probably right.
So true. So true.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so true.
Yeah, you need an angle grinder to take your calluses off your feet. That's where the Korean. That's when you go in. The Korean women start talking about your feet when you walk in.
What movie was that in? Where they took the power grinder to somebody's feet, and there were sparks coming off the toenails.
Oh my God, I can't. I know the one you're talking about. I just can't remember which movie it was.
I know. It's like,
and they're like, and they're like carving his toenails off. Oh my God.
So gross. All right. So with that, the 15 minutes of shenanigans are over. Everybody is comfy or reasonably comfy, or possibly throwing kids out into the street, chasing drones designed to keep them busy. Calissa's like, I know what that means. So where we last left off, the team, after surviving the ambush from the Hadric Legion and getting, or at least running off, the Qualish arrival that tried to interfere with the snatching up of Samara, the team made their way back to their tower, to their bastion, and regrouped, reassessed the situation, realized that whatever was going on might have something to do with Holyhead as well. So the team, under the guise of Atil's suggestion, or Atil's appeal that was made to Samara, the individuals responsible for the excavation and the survey of the original site of the home that had gone missing, they themselves had gone missing. And what was discovered is that a very elaborate illusion had been placed on the site. Everybody had been eviscerated, incinerated, or, well, they're just not alive anymore. However, the well of the damned was revealed, the cavernous entrance leading to a space underneath where the house used to sit. However, as the team was beginning to examine and possibly find a way down into the space, they were attacked by a creature. This creature was quite resilient. However, sensing its near destruction, it managed to escape the team and make its way down into the underground portion of this space. So with that, we are out of initiative. The creature has retreated down below. All of you are up on the surface. What would you guys like to do?
All right, who's got a fireball?
No, so my brand allows me to track him. It's basically like hunter's mark.
Yep. And after it slips into the underground cavern, you sense it moving very quickly at a depth of about 100 feet. And it seems to be rapidly moving in an easterly direction.
Okay.
Under the ground.
Okay. Is that
so down 100 feet?
So like down the hole and then like back into like away from us,
away from Holyhead, away from you guys, like going like into the mountains and trees section that you can see off in the distance.
Okay. So I'll relay that information. So 100 feet down, and he's moving east, and he's moving fast. If we're gonna try to catch him, we got to go now.
Let's go. Although I don't know if we can go that fast after him if there's shit down there. But okay.
I could technically wind walk us.
He's gonna get far in a minute.
I was gonna say I could
really
wind walk us as we're going. Like it'll take a minute, but then when we get there, we have to like find a place to hide to like unwind ourselves.
Well, I could bear myself, and you could ride on me while you windwalk us.
Bear yourself.
Hey, Ivar. Swamp Thing 51 said it was Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, that was it when they went together. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. I was dying to know which one it was.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's hilarious. Okay.
Well, let's
go.
see. Yeah,
Climb down. I climb down.
I'm gonna pick up a rock, and I'm gonna cast light on it.
Ooh, nice.
Big pulse of light is coming off of it. Everybody at the edge of the downward spiral into the chamber, go ahead and give me perception as you begin to look and make your way down at the same time, or are you looking first?
I haven't even opened my character sheet.
First roll.
And you
of
can
the
clear
night.
your initiatives as well if you want to.
Huh, that's not.
I got a
great.
24.
That was a 15.
It's not terrible. You
Yeah,
didn't get
but-
0.
But I'm really good at perception. I'm very
Not
perceptive.
today.
Not today. What was I going to do? I was going to clear my initiative.
Oh, I got a 27.
Amazing.
I got a 39. No, sorry, 29.
I was like, holy crap.
I missed Mara. I'm so glad she's back.
Tobias, what'd you get?
A 24.
Okay. Asborn, what'd you get? Oh, Asborn. Uh-oh, he fell asleep. He fell off his chair.
No, I
He
think
fell
he's eating
into
steak.
Huh? Is he getting
I
his
think
steak?
he's eating his steak. Yeah,
He's eating his steak.
he's eating his steak.
Well, considering the average perception roll puts you at about a 22, I think you're going to be good on this one. As you cast light on the stone and all of you begin to look down into the chamber, into the cavern entrance while climbing at the same time, there's actually plenty of spaces to gradually make your way down because there is scaffolding for the first 20 feet into the entrance. Once you get down into the scaffolding, there's a perpetual glow of light emanating upward. It's then you notice that there are ladders and ropes dangling down in the depth of the chamber, which you guys easily scale down. You land in the interior, and the interior of the chamber is hues of yellows, purples, reds. Get the feeling that this space is very much lit up. You're not sure how or why. Mara, now that you're down here, you feel the brand pull you in an easterly direction. And you can clearly see where the creature has broken away stones or carved away at the sides of the chamber to quickly make his way in a specific direction. He's not doing anything to hide where he's going.
Okay. So I point out to the group. He's going this way. Are we going?
I
Yes.
think we have to.
All right.
Do we see anything that might eat us or like slime hanging on the ceiling?
No, I mean, for the most part, the initial chamber that you're in, or the initial beginning of the chamber that you're in, it feels like it's of natural cause, like the gradual erosion of the space down here, and then its utilization by creatures coming and going. I mean, you even passed like a series of nested rats that kind of scurry away as they're disturbed yet again. But this space just feels like an abandoned honeycomb of caverns that have just been this way due to natural reasons. Looking closely, maybe at some point this was an underground reservoir of water that has just gradually over time emptied out. So you do look up and occasionally see long roots of trees and other things that might be growing up above as all of you begin to sprint in the direction that Mara is pointing. So Samara, you're attempting to cast Windwalk?
Well, that's what I was.
Or
Is it going like? How fast is it going?
Mara, give me a survival check as you focus in on your brand.
Yep. I could do that. I'm not super survival-y. I got an actual 20.
Amazing.
22. Got it plus
22.
2.
Calculating how far your brand is moving from you, to keep pace with it, you have to kind of like jog, run. To keep catching up to it, you'd have to run sprint. So you'd have to move at a pretty fair clip. It is moving fairly fast.
So if I turn into my bear, I gain some decent speed. Samara, you could turn into something with pretty decent speed.
Yeah.
Tobias, you're like wicked fast either way.
I can use my boots of speed. Speedy
Fire,
Gonzalez.
you have like some super speed from a kitty cat, right?
Yeah. She
And
can do a
then-
dash thing.
I can only do that once, and then I have to stay still for another round, or for a round. So it's a class feature.
It's more like a burst of speed
Okay.
as opposed to a sustained kind of run.
Well,
Yeah.
Do we want to try to overtake it?
Yes.
I would think so. Do we want to
Bear.
step?
These is coming back and get us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do we want to wind walk? We can get there a lot faster.
Well, we're gonna waste a whole minute if we do that. He's gonna be gone if we do that. But if you and I turn into some sort of animals that go fast,
We'll just get there when we can get there.
all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wild shape. I'm not gonna wild shape. I'm gonna
Right.
turn into a bear. I don't wild
Yeah,
shape.
your lycanthrope kicks in. The big grizzly bear comes into existence once again, starts loping on all fours at top speed. What are the rest
I
of you
guess
doing?
I'll bear it up too.
Yeah, bear sisters.
Big brown bear coming into existence. As Samara, your form, starts loping and chasing after Mara.
I grab Tobias and run. Tobias, wait, no, your speed is better.
My speed's 70.
Never mind.
Can I scoop
Well,
Warren? And
That's what I was gonna say. Are Asborn and Thyson fast?
oh wait,
I would say Thyson jumps onto Samara's back, and Asborn would get on Mara because she's the bigger form. Fire's the only one that is gonna, have a struggle keeping up with everybody.
Sorry, Fire.
but you can do stuff from a
okay.
distance, so you're okay.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys begin to pick up speed, sprint, run as fast as you can. Mara, you begin to feel the brand getting a little bit closer with each minute that passed. But I do need everyone to make con saves, please.
Oof.
Ooh,
No,
pretty.
no.
On save as a bear.
Asborn, are you back yet?
Oh come on! I
don't
used
think
my
Asborn's back yet.
pike dice and I rolled a 6.
Ooh, that's
But I have a
good.
plus
That's
13, so that's a 19.
22.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay. Fire.
12.
Okay. I would imagine Asborn and Thyson are
Sorry,
gonna...
I'm back. I was figuring out how to move out of my place.
Are you moving?
Yeah, it's the end. I'm getting kicked out on Friday, even though this is my finals week. So I'm like, I have to prep all of my stuff beforehand.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's like
I mean,
because
let's
usually
let the
I love
kids take
college.
their tests, man.
like usually we get like most people get until Sunday, right? That makes sense. You got 2 days to move. Like that's plenty of time. Like think about the kids
Crazy.
that like live far. At least I'm like pretty close.
So you guys are down in the chamber, Asborn, and the
Riding
others are
on my
beginning to
back.
sprint and chase after the branded creature that's trying to get away. You're currently riding on Mara's back so that you could keep speed. Thyson is with Samara. Tobias is using his boots of speed. The one trailing from behind is Fire, as she is doing her best to keep up. All of you get the feeling that you could probably hold this pace for about 3 or 4 minutes before, this is going to potentially cause exhaustion.
So is it a beast? Well, is it a humanoid or
No, it's a monster.
it's
Is
a
it
monster?
Fiend? Is it a
It
fiend?
was a fiend.
It was a
Would
fiend.
that? Can I try and use hold monster on it? Is it within 90 feet of me?
No,
We
it's
can't
it's
see it.
We can't
currently
even see it.
running away.
Okay.
And the only reason you're able to pursue it is because Mara had branded during the combat.
I see. Okay.
I
So
basically
you guys are currently in pursuit of it, and you're running very fast. So everybody give me perception with disadvantage, please.
don't like that. I don't like disadvantage.
And obviously,
likes
if you
giving
have any
disadvantage.
advantage, If you have advantage with perception, obviously it'll be a normal roll.
Natural 1.
Oof. As always, Asborn not paying attention.
5.
Perception.
I'm
Oh,
just
it's
about
not
to do
natural
4.
20.
At disadvantage?
Now, if we're
Yeah, because you guys are
proficient
sprinting.
in it,
You're running.
A 23 perception.
if we're proficient in it, does that give us advantage?
No, that just means you have a proficiency bonus. That would be
Yeah,
your
but-
other game, my love.
I know.
well,
I got a 14.
oh, Thyson! Hi, Thyson.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh,
In the
okay.
hizzy.
Well, you know, Thyson in the hizzle. He's going to be an employed Thyson pretty soon.
Yes.
Ooh.
A working boy, and I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. So, as all of you are sprinting and chasing, there are things in the shadows at the edge of your periphery that come in and go out. You get the sense that other creatures are down here, but they seem to be very much purposely avoiding getting too close to you. You kind of like peer into the darkness as you're running, looking and looking. You watch as a shadow of something shifts and moves. Like it's about to come out, but then it flits back into the darkness. Mara doing some killer role play there.
I just realized that my binder is not here with my bear stats.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Yeah, my children have done things.
They have pilfered your profile. As you sprint and moving faster and deeper, following the brand is getting closer and closer. And then when you're getting the feeling that you might be able to see it, it disappears. And as all of you stumble to the end of your sprint and you stop short, in front of you is a large kind of like stony cavern front, but in its midst is a swirling kind of darkened green and black gateway that is pulsing. Every now and then there's an echo of like somebody screaming in terror or pain that kind of emanates from the gate.
Is that considered a portal?
It is a gateway. What do you mean if it's a portal though?
So he's branded. He cannot teleport or leave their plane via ability, spell, or portal.
Ooh,
Without
you
taking
burnt.
damage.
Yeah, no, I have that note up on Brandon. Actually, he can, but unfortunately, there's another reason why you can't sense him.
Okay.
Because he's dead?
Possibly.
Okay.
But standing here at the end of your run, in fact, the way the branded dropped, Mara, when he went through the portal, it killed him. It destroyed his form.
That's
as if
what
he
I
had
thought.
no will to resist it.
Well, he's dead now, guys. I'm a bear.
But there's
The bear stands up on its hind legs and goes.
And Asborn falls.
That's right.
There's a
That's right.
large
Asborn's on your back.
circular archway directly in front of you. The caverns and the honeycomb nature of this place go on and on and on. All around this entry, this gate that seems to be swirling in front of you, there are remnants of there's like skeletons littered all about the front of it. You can
What
see
kind
a
of skeletons?
myriad of tracks going in and coming out.
What
They're
kind of
humanoid
skeletons?
skeletons.
Humanoid.
Give me a medicine check, see if you can figure out any more specifics.
25.
25. Some are dwarf, some are tiefling, some are human, some are orc. It's a pretty large variety, but the condition of the
Any
the
that are
skeletons
surprising?
are kind of vary. Some seem older, some seem newer.
Any skeletons that are surprising? Like,
No. Not really.
all right. Okay. I'm going to pull down my magic goggles and I'm looking at the skeletons.
They're not magic in any way, but when your goggles pan by the portal, it flares.
Oh, I'm going around
Yeah.
the portal. I know that's
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
No bits of anything that potentially fell off of them.
No,
that might
their
not-
bones are polished
Clean.
clean.
Okay. And there's not like anything like glittering between skeletons, like deep in the bottom of the pile that might be like epic and okay. I mean,
I
you
can't
never
believe
know.
it. Even at level 17, you're still treasure fevered.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying not to miss anything.
So what are you guys doing?
So the portal, like the creature went through the portal. and
Almost
now-
like he had no ability to resist the pull. Like as soon as he made
was
the
called
decision,
back.
he had to go through.
Okay, nobody think about going through the portal. Is
was
anything
not.
happening? Is like do we hear anything from it? Is there
Screaming.
like
Yeah, every now and then you hear wails of anguish, pulses of ghostly figures kind of jettison out and then get pulled back in.
I don't want to go through there.
no?
You're gonna
No, I
watch
wanna
as
close-
a 20-foot long insect comes out of the portal
Ew.
and kind of just disappears into the honeycomb features of the cavern. You then watch as a small swarm of strange-looking creatures come out and disappear a different direction into the caverns.
Oh, we need to close
I'm
this
gonna
thing.
drop my bear.
You're back in your Mara
maybe
form.
we should try to close this.
I'm gonna keep my bear
Yeah.
form, but I'm gonna be nodding frantically.
Mm-hmm.
This seems
Okay.
bad.
I will.
Got some dispel going on, and can anyone dispel it?
I can try. What spell levels do I have?
1,000. Probably what we need.
5,000.
5
there
million pennies.
Is there any like loose? Oh, can I pick up a bone?
Are you gonna chuck it in?
I am.
Yeah, there's plenty of them lying around.
Can I throw the bone in the portal?
Yeah, you throw it, goes through.
Does anything happen? Like, does the bone like disintegrate?
No, just looks like it went through it.
But that bone had to go through it the minute it thought that it had to
I'm
go
trying really hard to
That's
think
fine.
about not thinking about it, but I'm starting to think about like I wonder what's on the other side. But then I'm like stopping my like I don't want to think about it.
through. Okay, guys. Dispel portal or something else? What do
You
think?
have a spell called Dispel Portal.
No, it's dispel magic. But,
Oh.
you know,
I
dispel
was
the
like, use
portal.
that.
You have a
Yeah.
spell at the spell portal?
At your highest level, probably there's only.
Well, either way, I'm gonna have to roll, even if I'm sure it's higher than a level 9.
I mean, we
So
gotta
I
try.
could blow my level 9 spell and still have to roll. I'm sure. There are spells higher than 9, right?
I have no idea.
No,
No.
No.
ninth
is
level's
the
highest.
Oh. Oh. But if I do,
Do you want to
that,
make one
then-
up? She's gonna make a 10th level spell called the Spell Gates of Hell.
Absolutely. That's I get it at level 17. Yes.
Is there? Hold on. Before
Um,
you do that, is there any
Yep.
physical structure that appears to be helping this portal? Like
Is there a button
like
that
there was a
says-
gate?
On and off.
Not quite what I mean, but sure. But like like a
Can I find a plug? I'm trying to unplug
destroy,
it.
if we destroyed the gate. You know what I mean? Is there like a physical thing that's
Is it hooked
Give me
into the Wi-Fi?
Like an
investigation
archway?
check as you begin to search it.
investigation?
To try and knock it over as a bear.
That. Hold on, don't knock the portal over.
I don't want to go through it at all. I want to just.
Okay. 25.
25. Do you happen to read Infernal?
I don't think no.
There is strange language
Guys,
written.
there's like some weird words over here. Who
Hey,
can read this?
Tyson, do you read that? Tyson, can you read that? I think Tyson
Mike
can
Tyson,
read
are you there?
Mike Tyson. Thigh Master.
Thigh Master.
You know, if Veltus was here, she could read it. She has this really cool bookmark that translates any language for her.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Is that the one where, like, remember when you could take it and run it down a book and it would show you secret words because it was like a yellow.
Did you say
Remember those?
infernal?
Yeah.
Did you say infernal or abyssal?
Infernal.
Okay, Thyson can read infernal.
Okay. So you point this out to Thyson. I take it he's busy right now.
More than likely.
Thyson comes over to the portal
Navi ate one of them.
and begins reading out loud what it says. Here lies the gate of Legion.
Hug.
This gate is its anchor to its home. Only Legion can close this gate. This gate shall remain eternal.
What does Legion mean?
Who is
And I'm out of here. See you guys.
And give me a history check so you can figure it out what it means.
Oh, don't I get advantage on history checks?
Don't I have my my thing? Hold on.
History
I get
check.
advantage on history checks because of the wild mother.
Wait. You have that sword of history, right? If you stab the portal, does that mean that you know?
No, but I have grim psychometry where I get advantage
That's terrible.
when I'm recalling sinister or
What's my
tragic
history?
history
Oh, my
of an
history's
object or a
terrible.
location.
Well, I got a 17 on my history.
What'd you get, Samara?
I got a 10, so I'm still not shifting out of bear form. I thought about it and then went, nah.
Oh wait, I
Just
want to
in
roll
case.
for Thyson.
I
I
rolled
want to
a
roll for
one.
Thyson.
I rolled a 1 and a
Tyson's got-
6.
Okay.
Tyson's got
14.
plus 11. Let's
Yes,
see.
he
I'm gonna
does.
roll for
That's
Thyson.
a good history.
Well, he got a 22 because I rolled an 11.
Okay. As Thyson's translating this and reading it, he stands up and he begins to explain what Legion is. Legion is the never-ending army of Avernus.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, so it's terrible.
Yeah, that's the legions of hell.
So, how does
And
We need
you
to
notice
bury
that
this
Thyson's
portal.
eyes get really wide as he is pretty sure, he's convinced that this is a gate to Avernus.
Sure.
I don't think we want to go through there, so maybe we need to come out and bury this.
Like
Portal.
collapse the cavern?
Mm-mm. That won't
Do that.
work.
You don't want to. you don't want to.
Somebody make a charisma save for me for Thyson, please.
Oh crap! Someone knock him out. Punch him. Punch him.
What's his charisma
His
thing? I
bonus
rolled the 10.
is. It's a save.
Yes.
I can put my bear paw
Yeah.
over his face and just
Charisma.
go shh, 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 shh.
Upper
You got
left
a
hand.
12.
Good night, night.
You got a 12.
12.
Oh no.
His
As he
charisma
finishes
sucks.
translating, you just watch as he steps through the portal.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Wait, chromatic shift. Let's make him fix that. I mean, pass that. Damn it. Whatever it is that is.
What do we
And I run in.
Come back.
You watch
You
as
really?
Tobias goes right through.
Dyson!
Oh my
Tobias!
god. I'm gonna try and dive in and grab the rat.
Are we doing this?
This is a terrible, terrible plan.
Listen, and Tobias and I'm not leaving Tobias, so I go to.
Oh my god.
I already dived. I
Oh
already
my
dove
god.
through.
All right, let's
Could we at least
Okay.
form a human
Yeah.
chain?
Oh, okay. Poltergeist it.
Yes! Human chain! Pull them
Go
out!
into the light, my children. Go into the light.
Nope.
All
No,
are
no,
welcome.
Or, you and Mara can.
All are
No, I
welcome.
jumped.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Samara, you
Nope,
might be
we're
by
all going.
yourself.
I look around like, what the fuck?
You go. You hear this unearthly voice.
Turn around and just walk out.
Ah, you guys, come in here after me. I see Dyson in here. No, that's me.
Mara says, "I got kids, guys."
I got to think of the kids.
So, Mara, you jumped in too?
I did.
I guess I mean, unless I want to turn around and walk away, I guess I'm jumping in too.
I'm gonna go find a new group, guys. I'll
And TPK because they all jumped into a portal.
And the other thing in the back of my mind is they might have some flying ships in hell.
I mean, they might.
Oh my god.
We did get our flying ship on another plane of existence.
Right. I might
yeah.
find something to
Let's
bring
come
back.
Let's come back to the material plane with infernal flying ships. That's great.
Yeah, that would be
Great
awesome.
We might be
Daddy
shot out of
likey.
the sky.
Daddy mousy likey.
So with that, one by one, chasing after Thyson,
Really?
the last person to wander through is Samara, who looks around, realizing she's the last one there. As you cross over, Samara, it dawns on you. Oh, fuck, where's a teal? And you cross over into the portal.
Damn it.
As all of you tumble out on the other side, everything is a pervasive glow of red and oranges. There is a suffocating sense of heat and dust. And the moment you take a deep whiff of the space, everything smells and tastes odorless, tasteless. It's like ash in your mouth. Even your own saliva tastes like cotton as you kind of try to get some moisture back into your mouth. And on this large rockscape looking down into this never-ending expanse, it is all very familiar to you. As some time ago, when you had stepped in the house to begin with, and the house had reacted to the effect of the portal, you begin to realize that house and this portal were connected somehow. But whoever took the house doesn't know that. They only have the anchor and not the actual gateway at this point. But same kind of resonant feeling that you get when you were last in the house and when it transferred you down into Avernus and then back out again. This feels a bit more real. The air hot and humid at the same time. The smell, the sounds, the terrifying landscape, blasted, cratered. But it's weird. You stare at the landscape. It's almost as if the landscape is moving of its own accord. And then you realize it's swarms of devils and demons in perpetual battle, clashing amongst each other. And great fortress cities move amongst them, bringing their own form of chaos and death and destruction as the tide ebbs and flows and ebbs and flows. But probably the most interesting thing is Thyson. His form is no longer of the traditional tiefling. His form is more, well, everybody give me religion checks to see if you can recognize what he looks like.
I never rolled a religion check.
Got a good religion
13?
check.
Okay.
Oh,
Religion.
16.
I'm losing my religion.
21.
Ha ha ha.
22. I pulled that one out of my rear end.
Same.
I was in the
26.
doctor's office. I was reading a Time magazine and just happened to talk about this.
You recognize that he has taken on the visage of one of the portrayer gods, but not in its full completion. But there are semblances and symbols and visual effects that kind of make him look like the betrayer god known as Despater. His skin is now a red, blackish obsidian in color. His horns have shifted and changed and taken on a different form. A great symbol has replaced his chest of what was there once before. His full height is now closer to 7 feet. He seems to have taken on a much more like muscular look about himself.
Hey, Tyson.
Tyson?
How you feeling?
How you doing there, buddy? look kind of different.
Oh my gosh,
Do
where
you
is he? Aiden?
feel like killing us all and eating our souls or anything?
I am ready to. I'm like prepping to use hold person on him.
Is he still a person?
He should be.
Doesn't look like one.
Is there a water fountain around?
It's
Just
kind of warm in here.
need to wet my mouth a little bit.
Is the portal still behind us?
The portal still is behind you. Yes.
Oh.
Could we
Yeah.
grapple him and drag him out?
He looks a little beefy.
I would like to grapple him.
Are you still a bear?
I'm still a bear.
Oh,
I want
Hell
to try
bear.
and grapple him and like drag him out of the portal.
Tyson,
I'm
are you
gonna-
with us yet? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and stop time on her. She approaches me.
Okay, what's her
Oh,
say?
really?
Help me, help you.
He's
did you
hostile.
know?
Help me.
But I'm having the time of my life.
I'm gonna use
Yeah.
a spell.
He's back home.
That's not a,
Tyson,
that's not
are
a
you
spell.
okay?
That's a part of my
Oh.
constitution.
Wait, Tyson, are you okay?
Home Alone 6. Dyson.
It's constitution,
you-
Sam.
A constitution save?
Yeah.
Tyson, are you okay?
A dirty 20.
That succeeds.
With that, you quickly try to grapple onto him. As you begin to drag him towards the portal, you feel your back bump into something solid behind you.
Is it the portal?
We can't go back out that way.
Interesting.
And
How did the bugs
I
get
tried.
out?
And then, of course, there's that one part of the sentence that Thyson reminds everybody of as he kind of brushes your arms, your bare arms away from him. Only Legion shall pass.
So how did we pass into the? Well, I'm a bear. Rah, rah, rah.
Well, you're not
All right. Well,
a demon. I'm gonna try and stick my hand through the portal.
As you go to try to put your
Wait.
hand into the portal, there's the beginnings of a resistance to the effect.
thanks, Perfectly Techno. for
Go
the raid.
ahead and give me an intelligence save, please. Hey, Perfectly Techno, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. We are in
raided us.
Avernus tonight.
That's 18.
You're gonna die.
18. As
Oh,
your
I forgot to
fingertip
clear my
brush the
initiative.
portal, you stop for a moment. Coming through may have already alerted him to your location.
Shit.
This could cause a similar concern. After all, your essence of Despater is a part of something that you had inherited. But the Despater that you know would have a link to you now that you're on or within the Avernus plane.
Call Daddy.
Yeah, we gotta go find Daddy.
See if he can pick us up and take us home. Or to his home. Hopefully with a water fountain.
Hopefully with a water fountain.
Don't you have a water skin in your bag?
Yeah, but
Technically, I can
Look
make
at this
water. I
place.
think if I
3 of us
get
can
out of
make
bear
water.
form. But I don't want to stop being
you're
a
on
bear yet.
hell now. All of things that everything is up is now down and down is now sideways.
Pretty sure
Okay.
the water
You
gonna
don't know what you can do and what you can't do.
So we can't go back through the portal. I'm just gonna shrug at Thyson.
Is there any flying machines in the sky that I can see?
It's strange. There's no sense of light or day or night, just this perpetual soft glow of reds, blacks, and oranges. The heat is persistent, and you absent-mindedly, Tobias, take a drink from your wineskin or your water skin, and it tastes like you're drinking sand.
Ah, dang it. I filled it with sand again and not water.
hate when that happens.
Good job, buddy. Okay.
Your eye is drawn though out into the horizon, Tobias, as you kind of take in the expanse around you.
Looking for airships.
You can see creatures are flying up in the horizon, coming and going. You watch as a creature flies down into the mob of demons at war down below, scoop up a dozen or so and fly them off into the rocky crags. You can see that this whole area in front of you, these crags, are just swarming with the ebb and flow of these demonic and devilish creatures in perpetual war. But off in the distance, a soft glow of black and orange. It almost looks like the horizon of a cityscape, way off in the distance.
Hey, there's a city out there. Let's go check it out.
What do you want to like go shopping? How do you get
I don't
home?
know. We're out here in a desert full of demons.
Right.
I'm
like,
choking to
Pretty
death
sure
here.
the currency would be demon or would be souls.
It's just a little bit hot here.
It's gonna be hot in the city too.
Let's.
I'm gonna
let's
try.
see
I
if
want
they
to
have
try taking a
accommodations.
drink from my everlasting flask, which I can do water or wine or etc. And I'm gonna try and take a drink and see if it tastes like sand too, from my
Tastes like
everlasting
sand.
flask.
Every time you make a choice, tastes like sand. It's liquid. It's in liquid form, but the taste is sand. Oh my God, he's loud.
He
This
is.
is happy loud and not mad
I was
loud.
like, he's happy loud.
Oh
like he was the
he's
other day.
He's a very happy baby.
He is.
He is a happy baby.
He's a chunky adipose.
So to the city?
I don't want
I don't
to
know. Hey,
go near
hey, Tyson,
demons. They're gonna
since you're
eat
like
us.
this is your land and everything, like where do we go, man? How do we get places? And do they have flying ships here? More importantly than anything else.
I don't think I know much.
You guys watch. I mean, you watch as a massive fireball just comes out of nowhere,
Crap.
streaks across the horizon, and plunges down into the war-waging devils and demons down below.
Yep.
Oh, I want to reach into my bag of holding. I want to reach into my bag of holding and pull out one of the pieces of candy that I got, and I'm gonna try and eat it and see if it tastes like sand too.
It tastes like paper.
Mm.
Paper.
No flavor whatsoever. Just ash in your mouth.
Man, my candy's broken.
Oh my God! I gotta
Let's
just
get
thought
moving.
of something.
Where to?
Over there, and I point at the big city.
Destroy
I'm
the
following.
Black Kind of disruptor. Monarch,
Is the
Beast Lord,
war
King Dragon,
between us and the big city?
Seal.
Jason?
Yeah, it's kind of spills over, and there's like a collision of this group of demons and devils, and then they just kind of break apart and fight and move and shift. Give me a survival check. Oh my God, he is happy tonight.
I know. Survival.
Added to the old moniker.
I don't
Oh,
know. I
God.
think
What
I'm
did he add
freaking
now?
out. I got an
First
8.
pirate of Avernus.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Thank you.
What'd you get?
I got an 8.
It's all about timing. You begin to realize I've never seen him screech so much.
Just screaming.
Oh, and his arms are going up.
It's a matter of timing. It's almost as if these great collisions of their battling could easily just be terrifying, but it shifts and ebbs to a point that there's a little bit of predictability to it. As soon as they collide and war with each other and they shift further away, it creates gaps and areas. But then you notice something else, that every now and then another meteorite or comet falls into the valley. Unfortunately, Thyson, you know precisely through your innate heritage with the Spader what those comets and meteorites actually are, as they are souls coming to where they belong. And they're leaving behind craters and plumes of demons and devils kind of burst up into the air. But as a comet lands somewhere, you watch as they all swarm where it lands. And then those shrieking hollow sounds that you heard outside of the gateway emanate
The screams
from
of agony.
Yes, emanating from the craters, and then they kind of this streak of light emanates and pulses, and the sounds of an agonizing soul being ripped apart screams out the portal that you guys had just come through.
Oh, this place is lovely.
Can I
That
wind
does
walk
not
us
sound
now?
like fun.
You're
Yeah.
a bear.
I'll
Yeah.
get fine. I was wasting my last wild shape.
Is
I'm
there
back
is
to
there a
myself.
nice little cave I can take a nap in?
If we-
I mean,
I'm
the
looking for a
landscape
nice
all
cave.
around you is crag, rock, and broken surface of mountains and hillscape and desert. But
And
the one thing you notice, everything's gray, black, and orange, and there's no real sense of day or night.
Is there anywhere where I won't get hit by a meteorite?
Good question.
Can we make a tiny Tiamon's hut right here? Someone?
Well, yeah, but
Someone, I don't have that.
Dyson,
tiny
I
hut.
believe,
You have
has.
tiny hut. Samara, don't you have
Ooh.
tiny hut?
I don't have tiny hut.
Oh,
I
have tiny
know
hut.
someone has tiny hut.
Well, I know fire has it as a ritual. I thought.
Yeah, I have it as a ritual.
I
Do you
can
want
try.
rest?
I can try
well,
and
I
use
mean-
Dream of the Blue Veil on us.
You guys,
What
do
does
you
that
want to stand? You want to
When-
stay right here? I mean,
When we
I thought-
sleep, I can teleport us to a different plane.
Oh,
Can
after we
you?
rest.
Yes.
you would teleport us back to our own plane?
Yes. Back to home sweet home.
Let's go night night.
Take a
Well, yeah,
nice
I have-
little
I
nap
have
after
planar-
that fight.
Do
I have
all of us
planar
have
shift,
to sleep,
too.
or could I like guard you?
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Gate. I have gate.
I'm gonna look.
I'm
at
going to
Tyson.
demur to Thyson. He knows what's going on here. This is his place. I mean, for God's sake, look at him.
Right. That's not right.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
sounds like him, though.
I mean, if you really want to go to the city, that's why I was saying I could, since we're not chasing after anything, now I could wind walk us and get us to the city at least.
Yeah,
If we're
let's do
staying
that.
here on this plane.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah?
You can learn some valuable information from here. We
Okay.
are fighting demons after all.
Okay.
Bash, what do you say? Do you say we should do it?
I'm sorry, I was reading gate, and he doesn't have an earbud. So what was that again? So I can repeat it to him.
I wanted to know if Bash thought it was a good idea
Well, right, about a good idea to what?
to go to the
I was
city.
reading gate. Oh, I don't want to, but sure.
Yeah, he wants to
It sounded like a yes.
go. He's like, go, go, he says.
no.
That's
no,
infallible logic. I'm with it.
He's throwing his
The
arms
only
up like, ready to
problem-
fly, let's go.
He's like,
The only
go,
problem
go.
with gate. Portal.
What is gate?
Oh.
What are we doing with that?
It gate can, but I have to sleep in order to prepare. It's not prepared. But it can portal us. It makes a portal to a different dimension. I mean, it basically makes what we just walked through. But I don't have it prepared.
Well, this might be something that Tyson is going to learn, so maybe we go.
Let's wind walk and see what we can see over there. You know,
Yeah,
get an
'cause that
apartment,
lasts for
get
8
some
hours.
food.
Windwalk lasts for 8 hours, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let's
while she's doing Windwalk, I want
You guys
her
are
to look
suddenly
at the
swarmed by
There it is.
1,000 biting flies.
Oh, yep.
Really?
Give me a con save, please.
Is
All of them?
everybody? Is that everybody?
Yep, everybody.
21.
I got a 15.
Oh Jesus!
On-
I got
I got an 18.
a 32.
Nice.
Holy
I got
moly.
I got a 19.
Thyson, you have advantage on this. Asborn, what'd you get?
21.
Of course, I think
Taking
we lost
too long to
Dyson
decide.
again.
I'm back.
Give me a con save with advantage.
17.
17. So everybody takes 21 points of necrotic damage from the effect. These flies land on you, bite you, and begin to suck your blood until bloated, and then they fly away. And as soon as they
Wait,
fly away,
I wanna-
larger creatures begin to feed on them.
Fun.
This
I
is
want to
terrible.
spray
We
us
need to
with
leave.
insect repellent. I want to spray us with insect repellent, or it's a salve.
Can we?
I'm pulling
can we
out my
go?
insect repellent salve, and I'm putting insect repellent salve on.
Like, this is something you actually have.
They're
in your
demon
bag?
bugs. Come on. Raid's not going to help.
Okay, we need to
I'm,
go.
I'm casting Windwalk.
We need to go. This is terrible.
Uh-huh.
I hate all of this.
As
This is awful.
all of you, one by one, get turned into clouds of your former selves, you notice that the hot winds that are beginning to pick up, the continuous collision of comets crashing off in the distance, and the screams of agony. You're now in your wind form. And you're heading directly for the city?
Yeah.
That way we
forgot
avoid all
to
of
do
the
our
people fighting.
telepathy.
Okay.
Frick, we did. Dang it, sorry.
I was trying,
Everybody-
and we got attacked by bugs.
Yeah,
I can
everybody.
hear him through your microphone. Jesus.
Everybody go ahead and give me perception checks as you're hovering over the masses that are playing
Again,
out below you.
I got a
freaking
23.
15.
27.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Tyson?
22.
Me too. As all of you fly over this expanse, the legions of demons and devils fighting down below is a lot easier to kind of take in. But this is also when you begin to experience the hot wind, the smell of death and decay kind of permeating up from these creatures that some look up with just hollow yellow and green eyes at the passing of your like translucent forms, almost like they can sense that intact souls are flying over these mass bodies of demons and devils. And it's almost as if they stop fighting just long enough to look up, bits of drool and acidic spray coming out of their mouths, and as soon as you pass, they go back to fighting and ripping each other apart. And there you see it as a breaking point between this first chasm of the land below you, a great wide river of molten, burbling, viscous like fluid that is brackish and blood red at the same time. Thyson, you recognize it as the river of Styx that you are currently passing over. But once on the other side, you realize that the war continues on and on until you get to the very edge of this landscape. And things begin to change a little bit. Organized groups of legion of demons are marching in neat, orderly fashion in the direction of the perpetual war. Thousands in great rows, not swarming, just great organized rows. And you could see huge devil-like creatures and demon-like creatures coordinating the expanse of both attack and defense as these swarms just continually fight and fight. But you pass even over this point as you draw closer to the city. Give me another... I need everyone to give me con saves and another perception check, please.
Con with advantage because we're clouds?
I don't know why that would be advantageous, but maybe.
30.
We don't.
Oh,
physical
okay.
body.
I am looking for one.
14.
21.
13
con
for
and
my con.
and perception.
I got 21 on perception, 19 on con.
I got
I got-
30 on con and 23 on perception.
I got
18
13 on
on-
con and 13 on perception.
Perception.
Wow.
let's see.
I got 18
gonna be
on
23.
con and 17 on perception. He got 20.
So,
I got 20 on con and 5 on perception.
okay.
Good job.
So with that, as you continue to take in these sights and the city gets ever closer, the general kind of the kind of oppression, the heat, and this feeling of sadness and gloom overtaking all of you. Everybody go ahead and take 5 points of damage.
Man, I don't like it here.
I'm sorry, how many points was that?
5.
5. Dyson, you better find what you're looking for fast, because I don't like it here either.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty
Yeah,
weak
except
there,
for a
buddy.
wind, but you can't tell him that.
I see a light at the end of a tunnel.
Oh, my D&D Beyond is broken for Asborn.
Oh, womp womp.
Keep in mind,
Okay, no, it's good enough.
they are starting a migration of
Conversion.
Well, technically it's a migration. They're migrating D&D Beyond accounts over to Wizards of the Coast. So there will be an interruption over the next 24 hours.
It came back up pretty fast though, so I don't know if it was that actual.
Yeah,
release.
but you're running into like all the prep stuff they do in anticipation of it.
That's true.
So with this, getting close enough to the city, Tyson, you recognize it for what it is. It is the main city within Avernus. It is often referred to as the Calamity City, the Eternal City of the Damned, or the Gateway City to the other 8 levels of hell. But it is also known as a place to make bargains, to seal pacts, to come to terms with those that are seeking particular advantages of their mortal form upon the prime material plane. It is the city of El Terrell. This is the throne and the power and the seat of power for an entity known as Zarel.
Oh dear.
Man, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too close to home, perhaps.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, cool.
That has little meaning down here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the wrong.
Asmodeus skull.
By balls, burning balls.
You guys are now in the fringe of where the city is, where the vast war goes on behind you, and all below you can see all manner of creature coming and going, disappearing into crags and rocky surfaces. You should
Sorry.
just put them up. Just put him up in the front pack and play. He'd be happy up there. Or drag the pack and play into the gym.
Maybe.
I know that requires you having to get up and go get it.
That's the screaming souls of hell. Just leave them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true. Good atmosphere. Good
It
atmosphere.
is its
Yeah.
own form of hell, isn't it?
There you go.
You guys are probably a good maybe half-mile or so on the outskirts of the crags that make up the borders of the city.
Is there like
Samara,
a...
you're getting a sense that your spell is about to reach its full 8 hours already.
What?
Strange. Yeah. You've only been
Shit.
traveling for about an hour over the landscape.
I'm gonna
It's-
start. Is there a place
Must
to
be
like?
different here.
Yeah. Is
Remember,
there a place?
like 5 months went by last time when we were gone for like a week.
Well, shit. Your kids are gonna be grown. Sorry.
Ah, that'd be great.
That was sad.
They're still at home. They're 40 years old. They're like sitting there.
No, you see two kids that look exactly like your kids running at you yelling grandma.
You guys
Hey,
are
mom's
very
back,
mean.
Dad.
Is there a place outside this? Is there like a city gate, like a place for us to land, basically?
There is a prominent road with skeletal effigies hanging in crucifix style that make up the main lane that reaches the front of this hellish gate with skulls and the remains of humanoid creatures attached to it. They're partially open. There are some very kind of stoic and bored looking creatures in the front of the gate. There's plenty of hillscape, crag space, and broken terrain all around the exposed features outside the city. There's plenty of places to possibly set down and try to either take a rest or hide or figure out a plan from this point.
I'd like to find a place that's a little bit more covered and maybe not littered with dead bodies.
Optional.
I mean, it's not.
That's a lot
Not
harder.
dire,
than
but-
A little
that-
picky.
yeah, I mean,
How about where there's not hordes of demons destroying each other looking for people to eat? That I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
yeah, you
but I'm-
find what looks
starting
like
to,
a
like-
relatively safe series of crags to land inside of. And
And
you-
I'm very obviously like making my way down there to be like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. And then one by one, you each land in the craggy area, and then suddenly poof, poof, the spell after an hour dissipates.
So, y'all, that was supposed to last 8 hours, and it's out.
Oh.
So,
Doesn't feel like 8 hours has passed.
it
Are we
has
going to
not,
take a
no.
nap? I need a nap.
I think we probably should.
Yeah, we should probably do a long rest.
This is not a safe place to be.
Can we tiny hut it?
Or magic mansion it, because
No, it's
magic
the other one I
mansion
was thinking
tiny hut will still be on this plane.
Still be exposed to the elements in tiny hut.
Okay, then yes,
no,
magic
I don't
mansion
think
it.
you're exposed to the elements, but you're exposed to the atmosphere because the atmosphere is still there.
Right. So won't
Not
we
like
still
the
be
rain
taking
and everything. but
damage, like Constitution saving throws and stuff.
Probably. I don't know. I've never been on this plane and tried it.
We're all just so uncomfortable.
So all
Tobias
Tyson's
sounds like he
running
knows.
in here,
I
and
mean,
making
at
us run
this
after him.
point, as you stand around trying to figure out what to do, sweat is beginning to pool up in cracks and crevices of your body. Sweat's underneath the thin layer of your armor and equipment. Your hair is beginning to
Tyson,
mat.
can you do the time? Can you
In
do
this
the?
water.
Can you do the magic mansion?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Please.
do the magic mansion, please.
Let's just do the magic man. What are we waiting for? I'm dying here.
All right.
Yeah,
Go.
my fur is starting to wilt.
I mean, she just looks like a wet, like furry pelt at this point.
Starting to
You
smell
guys
like
watch.
dogs.
That's a dog.
As Thyson begins to bring the magic mansion into existence. And as it does, the door that appears this time is distinctly different.
Uh-oh.
It is oozing with black and red liquids The normal blue arcane light that would hover behind it is swirling a black and green miasmic-like effect. And there's just a perpetual sense of dread as you stare at it.
I go
thought
in. I'm
It was
going
like
to sleep.
shimmery. I didn't think it was an
No, no,
actual
no.
door.
I don't think you should go in there, Tobias.
How about we have Thyson look in it first?
Send your homunculus in.
Yeah, I'll peek the door open a little bit.
Yeah, you peek inside and you quickly close it.
Did you make a torture chamber?
It pretty much looks like it's grim. I mean, nothing's pretty, everything is distorted. The really creepy part is the walls almost appear to be flesh, kind of like flesh and viney and like sinewy tendons and tissue. Nothing feels solidified. It's bizarre.
That's why. Why would you do that?
Is it sleepable?
Yeah, I mean,
I put my cloak on top of it.
I can imagine Asford pushing Thyson and going, "Is it sleepable?" I mean, Thyson, you feel like it's going to do all that you would expect it to do. It's just that the visual presentation matches the landscape.
Is it
I don't care if the
With
visual
our eyes
presentation
All right,
matches
guys.
the
So
landscape,
you're gonna
as long
be-
as it's not going to eat us. Is it going to eat us?
It has no physical ability to harm you. It's all basically just magic.
It just looks
pretend.
yucky.
I'm fine sleeping around chains.
It's just
and
gonna look
skin walls.
weird.
I'm going to go in and get my meat bed.
I don't want to get sucked dry by flies in our sleep.
I'll gingerly go
Well,
in.
guess what? You're going to get sucked dry by flies out here for sure. So come on in.
I was meaning out here. Out here,
Should-
we'll get eaten. If we're not going to
Yeah,
get eaten in there, let's get at. I mean, not at.
I take my boots off and I go, ooh, it feels weird on your feet. Kind of feels good. Kind of squishy.
The beds are actually all toe blisters.
Ew, gross.
Oh, like water beds.
Hey,
I sink into
gross.
one. Oh.
what's the temperature inside the mansion?
It's warm.
Is it still like uncomfortable?
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I turn down the AC?
I don't know what that is, but if you want your armor class to be lower, you want to go first edition.
Oh
go
no
for
no
it.
no no!
You want
I
some
use
thaco?
chainmail
I'll
rules.
give you some thaco.
I use my chainmail rules and roll a d6. I survived the night. Okay.
So all of you come into the mansion, and instead of the invisible servants, strange little demonic creatures with wings function in its place. The great tower that kind of rises up above you that leads to all the different rooms and workshops and libraries kind of give off a belching noise from time to time. The stairways appear to be almost like muscular tissue. All of this is just the polar opposite of what you're used to.
Now, Thyson, doesn't this take it from your imagination, whatnot, on what you want it to be?
Yeah, it's complicated.
Because your imagination is whacked.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to be asleep on this blister over here if anybody needs me.
Just don't pop it, because you never know what's going to ooze out of it.
I take my clothes off too, so I'm like not as hot.
It's just a little
They're
mouse
naked.
folk. No, it's just a little mouse folk with a banana hammock on his, he's wearing a banana hammock with little pirate ships on it. And he's just like,
No, it's
And
got a
he's
skull
still-
and crossbones on it.
and his fur is still like he's in the middle of Florida. It's just all matted down.
And above it says Monday, and it's a Friday.
You watch as he orders one of the demon creatures to come over and flip its wings at him and fan him. And now it's
Oh,
just hot
perfect.
air on a wet mouse.
Feels good.
Not the heat, it's the humidity. All All
So
right.
is everybody
Alright.
going to try to
Find like
settle
a-
into a long rest?
Yeah,
House
I'll,
for
like somewhere
food.
far away from walls and like spread out my cloak, and, like lay on my cloak and not touch anything.
Is there a
Same.
flesh couch I can sit on?
Ugh.
It's real
Preferably-
gross.
It would be hilarious if it was made out of butts.
I take my pillow of eyeballs and fluff it a little bit.
So in order for everyone to
Okay.
get a long rest, I need everyone to make charisma saves, please.
Oh,
Charisma.
charisma. No, it's the one I'm bad at.
22.
Okay.
God damn, I roll so terribly all the time forever.
16.
I know. I can't do
7.
anything.
14.
Thyson, you're in your element, so you have advantage on your charisma save, please. What'd you get, Mara?
14.
You get the effects of a long rest. However, you pick up a point of exhaustion as well. Samara, what'd you get?
I got a 7, but didn't the wild mother give me stuff?
I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
it's advantage on psych not what I needed.
22 with advantage.
Okay, so Thyson and Asborn, you get a long rest, but it was a fitful sleep to say the least.
I think I got
Um,
exhaustion.
Yeah, you get the effects of a long rest, but you also take a point of exhaustion.
So we
Tobias,
can
what'd
click
you
off
get?
long rest.
I got a 7.
Yep, you have a point of exhaustion as well, but you do get the effects of the long rest.
I don't get it. All right.
Fire.
Oh, I probably
So
should
what'd you
press
get?
long rest first.
I got a 18.
You have a fitful sleep, but you manage to get in your long rest, and you do not take a point of exhaustion.
When I wake up, I need to eat and drink things.
Wait, so a 22 failed?
I want to.
I don't
No,
want. I don't
you-
trust the little
my-
demon things to bring.
Oh, I
me stuff.
don't.
wanna
I
use my own
don't take
food.
a point of exhaustion.
Right.
I want to
Okay.
reset my spells.
I do
I
want to
heard that
reset my
wrong.
spells. I need to take some time to study and meditate over my spells.
This butt couch is doing me justice right now.
What's
Every
the
time you-
toilet in there look like?
Every time you roll over,
It farts.
Oh,
Anything's better than when we still had Sigurd around.
what's the toilet look like?
A normal toilet. It's just porcelain.
It just looks like a normal guy, but his head's in the bottom of it.
That's disgusting.
Hey, how's it going? Please don't go number 2. Like just begging you.
What would
That's
be
where your
grosser?
soul-
What's grosser is if he was begging you to do number 2.
Yeah, like,
Then you
like
can
that's
roll it down.
that's where your
Thanks,
I
soul
mean, I
goes.
kind of feel like it would.
Yeah.
All souls become toilets for the demons. No.
So, guys, I was wondering as we're sitting around for breakfast, I was wondering what happens if we banish each other here. Dyson, what do you think?
It would
Then there leaves one
theoretically
person.
take us back to the material plane.
I volunteer as tribute.
Well, if we banish you, you go back to the material plane. I mean, you get banished to your home plane.
Why did we ever do that?
Would that take
So that
Bison
we could
back?
leave. It would not take Thyson back, no.
If we kill the ruler, which is that,
We're not going to kill the ruler of Avernus.
don't we become the rulers like ipso facto, right? Like,
Oh,
think
you
that's
get
how
to
that
keep what you
works.
kill? Keep what you kill? I think that's on a different planet. I mean,
like
plain.
this spell. I'm
see, this is when your nerdum comes out.
you're very short-sighted.
Oh, I want to watch that movie now. Okay, sorry. Gotta wipe the drool.
Unprepare that.
What movie's that?
Chronicles of Riddick.
It's Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vin Diesel. Yummy.
Too bad he's not into girls.
Hey, I don't care. He's still pretty.
That new movie's
Oh,
coming
still
out,
enjoy
Chronicles of
watching it.
Riddick and Narnia. That's going to be
Chronicles of
crazy.
Riddick and Narnia. I'm imagining a ripped mouse folk like that one.
And I got the little swimming goggles on.
Yeah.
I
Chronicles
can
of
see in the
what?
dark.
Imagine, talk to me like I'm a mouse folk from the penitentiary.
That's right.
Educated in the mouse wheel.
Funny.
Contemplate this on the tree of woe.
So there's no sense of day or night here. So you guys get your 8 hours of rest in. If you try to eat food, it's tasteless. It tastes like ash. Try to drink liquids. It tastes like sand.
Tastes like ass.
Everything's
But it's
dry,
still-
hot,
But it's
But
still
it's still
like
nourishing.
nourishes us.
kind of.
Okay.
We got to see if we eat a demon if it tastes the same.
I'm not
They all
eating any
taste like
demons.
chicken.
Well, tasting like chicken is better than tasting like sand.
I want to
Let's
sleep
cook
another
us
8
up a
hours to get rid of
demon.
my exhaustion. No, just kidding.
I feel like all
Okay.
my fire-based spells are going to be useless here, so I'm trying to like figure out what I want to do.
I was thinking the same.
Oh, if you want to heal
Um,
demons, you'd be fine.
Radiant
Exactly.
damage. That like radiant. I feel like radiant damage does good damage.
That's Fire's thing of shouldn't necrotic damage like.
That was Arena.
Oh, that's Arena. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be able to heal the undead to death.
Yeah.
I just think you should be able to.
Right. Or to life.
Yes. No, I mean, yeah, to undeath.
My name's Bernie. I was a farmer. What am I doing here? Why do I have a sword? in my
Sebastian
hand?
agrees.
Can I
He does.
ask
He
a
does.
DM
It's
question?
canon.
Before I prepare my spells, can I like meditate on it and think in this area, would I be able to conjure water-based spells? As I'm thinking to myself,
Give me an insight check on based on everything that you've learned so far.
I know 2
Insight.
spells we make sure you guys do is Blade Barrier
Oh, natural 20 plus things.
and Whirlwind.
And whirlwind.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
have
21.
You have the concern that as soon as you bring water into existence here,
It's going to be
it
useless.
may not be water. It'll
Okay,
probably
rid of that
be polluted, and there is water in Avernus, but all of what you saw so far looked toxic.
No, it's not. It's not to drink. It's for like.
Water-based spells is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
It's fine. I'll get rid of it. It's not a big deal.
All right.
Whirlwind and Blade Barrier. Everybody take it all. So we could just Cuisinart our way through this place.
We're working on it.
Our way through this place.
It's like a juicer.
I bonus action Cuisinart.
Did we decide what we're doing today? As
Yeah, we're going to go kill somebody that needs to be killed.
we don't know that anybody needs to be killed.
Everybody here needs to be killed.
It's like you accidentally show up on the doorstep of your enemy. What do? Turn around, walk away? No. Go in there. Put a bullet through her head. Watch her fall off of a very, very tall, I don't know, pinnacle or something.
With a comically long drop.
Yes. and with like seriously sharp rocks at the bottom.
Thyson would know that Balrogs are not on this level of hell. They're on a different one.
Yeah.
They're closer to Daddy's home than anything
Yeah,
else.
I said that.
Do I want that or do I want? I'm listening as you all are, as we're deciding what to do. I'm just trying to figure out what spells I want.
Oh,
Please
man.
continue planning.
Yeah, what do we want to do here, Thyson?
Find the way to close the gate
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, but the gate
from
that's
the
down there?
inside.
Said it was
Sacrificing
like
our
the
lives
tunnel.
to save the world from the gate.
I
And
would
only Legion
say-
can close it.
Thyson, give me a history check really quick, would you?
All right.
Because now that you're partially your lineage form that you inherited during your last time of death,
Non-natural 20.
you get the feeling that the portal that you came through is designed to be almost like the windows to a main structure. Like maybe they're random, or perhaps it's just an old gateway that's been forgotten. There is you do begin to realize that there's the Pillar of Skulls, which is the main portal that you could possibly utilize to make your way back onto the material plane, but there's no control over where it sends you to the material plane. Once you pass through it, it's a random occurrence. The other thing, too, that's really strange, there's no sense of pursuit. There's no sense. If Zarel was here, she would know you guys were here.
Yeah, she be popping up demons left and right.
Yeah, well, she's in Tiraling.
Maybe the
our
demon
plane.
that came through was just like a random thing. No, because they hid everything that happened. Maybe they're hiding it from the other side. Maybe they're using it to call certain demons out.
Clearly, somebody had a vested interest in hiding the destruction of the campsite. And that would have been relatively recent within the period of time that Teal had reported to Samara when you were back at the Brecht estate. Or the Brecht compound.
So they know that the portal's there. They used the demon. Then they covered it up.
So what's your guys' plan?
I have no plan.
I don't even have a play.
Tyson?
I'm lost in the
Is
thoughts.
that you, son?
I say we go into the city, see what we can see. We don't have any other plan.
Maybe we can figure out like what her plans are.
Can we
because
make
if this
ourselves-
is her, like maybe we could find out like, oh, she hasn't been here in centuries. She's ticking around on the material plane.
Can we
Someone
make
else is
ourselves
in
look like women?
charge. Maybe we could find somebody
make
that'll
ourselves-
help us here. Make a pact.
Can we make
Destroy
ourselves look like
her.
demons?
Well, we all should have our rings of disguise or whatnot.
We do.
Right. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna make myself look like a demon. I'm gonna look like Tyson's lackey. I don't know.
Tyson's lackey.
Are the flames and stuff in this area, are they like, because there's like, right? We're in hell. It's not considered magical flame, right?
Well, technically, the common knowledge of Avernus is that it's kind of the gateway to the 8 levels. There's far worse levels than this one. Most of the souls that end up here are typically here because it's their first step towards their final realization as to what particular hell they may come to. It's one of the reasons why the perpetual war between devils and demons takes place here, because there's a lot of opportunity for those trying to make their way to the material plane. And this is where most of that power struggle takes place. For the most part, the other levels of hell are just resting places for souls and where power grows and tries to exude itself between the other powers of existence. So one nice thing about the 9 betrayer gods is that they're constantly competing with not only the outside forces, but the interior forces. The idea that there's always concern that a greater demon or greater devil is attempting to gain more power and therefore garner influence of the Legion and then utilize it for its own effect. There are specialized armies and specialized creatures that flourish in the many different levels of hell. And I'm imagining that Thyson is telling you all this because the longer he stays here, the more that his space heritage is beginning to bring back memories to him. And the challenge you have with Avernus is that it kind of feels like limbo for the most part. It's ash, colorless, hot. There's not, the only exposed flame you've seen are the projectile souls collapse or crashing into the Avernus hellscape. but it's not like that kind of traditional everything's on fire. It's just perpetual ash, gray, black, and reds, and a burnt landscape. No real sign of the perpetual fire that maybe is thought of.
Okay, so we go find somebody that hates Terrell.
And
That hates Terrell.
Zarel.
Zarel, whatever her name is. And then we have them give us something to defeat her with. Then we go back and defeat her. He gets to rule this place, and we make it like bandits, and we steal the place, and we're good. And the happy ending ensues, and the music, the trumpets, the flying ships appear above the land. I take my triumphant walk up the plank, taking my spot at the helm,
So
Yeah,
waving
me
and waving at you.
And then finally, Tobias wakes up from his long rest.
so you walk through here and ask, how do you feel about Zarel? How do you feel about Zarel?
Point of time, as opposed to the 24 hours. After the 12th hour, it comes apart. The doorway fades as you step out of it, and you are on the ground within the landscape and ravines surrounding you. And just like that, your best devil disguises are on, and you begin to walk towards El Terrell, the capital hell city of Avernus.
I'm trying the pack and play in the gym area.
So loud.
I don't know how he feels.
He's
about
loud
it.
like his dad. He's an Irish baby. Ah! Come on, a meatloaf.
I mean, his mom's pretty loud too. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, Mom
True.
is pretty loud. That's very true.
So
So
who's
with
talking to these
that-
guards?
Asborn or Thyson is going to talk to the guards because they have
I'll
high
talk.
charisma.
I'll talk to the guard. I'm a smooth talker. I have like my little devil horns on.
Oh Lord.
Smooth
You just look like you with
operator.
double horns.
I'm gonna. Is there a wall I can lean on? I'm gonna lean on the wall. Hey there. Hello.
We're gonna die.
Thyson, can you please help us so we don't
Die.
die? It's meeting the gate guards with this guy with Asborn.
Yeah, please.
She's
I'm
gonna
gonna- I'm
screw
gonna
it up.
strike
I already
a
feel
pose.
like she's gonna screw it up.
I'm like flexing like.
Tyson, wake up! Stop playing your video game and help us. For the love,
We're in your land, sir.
for the love of all that is material.
I'm doing the Superman pose right now.
It's like, we can't see you, right?
Man.
You guys wander on to the dead lane that is the access point to the gates. Either side of you, the hot wind kind of billowing. But that hour of travel is always making life difficult here. Everyone give me con saves, please.
Uh,
Oh, you never rolled a good
Charisma.
concept. Oh, I did. Shit,
I got a 23.
I think I got
If
it.
you roll a 13 or higher on your con save, you take no damage.
Okay.
If you
Right.
rolled a 12 or lower, you take 8 points of damage.
My modifier is plus 13.
So you're
this
good.
is the second natural 20 I've gotten in a row. I'm
Hey,
I'm
keep
loving
that
this
high.
dice.
Save that for the
Yeah.
combat.
I know.
We got a
Watch.
19.
Natural ones
Two,
from here out.
3, 1, 1.
I mean, this place is very oppressive. It's difficult to keep your spirits up, but you guys are trying, no pun intended. The clatter of the hot wind buffeting the crucifix skeletons on either side of you. And you approach the main gate. It's roughly 30 feet in height, maybe 6 feet wide on either side. They're cracked partially open, and standing to either side of the gate, you just see these strange creatures, very tall and mostly like thin skin, protruding bones with kind of blackened armor, each holding a spear with a weird kind of barb. You can see their bony like protrusion of a tail coiled up behind them, their chattering teeth as you begin to approach a little bit closer. You begin to approach a little bit closer. For the fuck, pay your coin.
Here.
Pay your coin.
You heard him. Pay the man.
How much is it?
Its head tilt, bites at the air.
That's a
Pay
what?
your coin.
Okay, I flip on a gold piece. There you
As
go,
you-
pal.
Tyson.
Yeah, as you pull a gold coin out of your pocket and you go to flip it, it's no longer the color of gold. It's kind of like a bright red, blackish color. And as you flip it, the wail of a soul just emanates from it.
Oh.
The beast grabs it. You may pass. Puts it into a
Wasn't
coffer
his
near the
soul,
gate.
was
Puts it in a coffer near the gate. And as he puts it in the coffer, you hear a
Where
wailing
did the soul
sound.
come from? Why did you have a soul in your money?
Hey,
What you don't know.
you know what? I can already see there's going to be a problem here, so I'll pay for all these people too. Flip,
Warrants
flip,
not
flip,
like
flip, flip,
this.
flip, flip.
And each flipping a coin, the wailing soul coins. All right. And the two demons stare at each other and at your coins. You may pass.
There,
guys
now you
kind of-
can you can sleep at night.
The six of you pass through the gates and into the city. The main avenue of the city is spread out in front of you, and it's bizarre. It's demons of all like fashion and make, but they're kind of like taken on humanoid form, but not being humanoid. You could see devils with their long beards and their protruding bony visages. They're wearing like blackened and gray and silver and bluish clothing as they seem to be hawking wares down the center of this huge avenue that's congested with the occasional orc or dwarf. Seedy looking humans that seem to be bargaining for like ceramic jars. You watch as one kind of nefarious looking individual pops the lid on the jar and there's a huge wailing sound, and he puts the lid back on and tosses 3 soul coins to the purveyor, taking the jar. Weapons that are blackened and dripping with acidic drool of blood and globules of ichor coming off of it, being bought and sold by these other common looking folk who are obviously possibly other adventurers from other parts of either Exandria or potentially other worlds unknown. But this huge expanse, this huge bazaar and place to sell and buy all things hellish. You begin to walk through it. You begin to take in the sights and the sounds, different creatures. You get to the midpoint of this lane, and off in the distance, you can see a great spire at the very center of the city. Cascading all throughout the city, just the sounds of a ruined city slowly dying its hellish death. But in the middle, great citadel, great tower, and series of towers coming off of it. And as you stare at it, a devilish creature kind of walks by you. Hey, you must be new. Haven't seen the likes of you. Oh, look at your wings. What are you? What are you? Are you a bat? You look like a bat. Can I hold you up by your wings and swing you? He just laughs and kind of meanders back into another crowd of creatures.
Okay. Head toward the citadel of death.
You guys continue down the main avenue. Anything you want to do?
What are they selling?
The looks on your
See
guys'
if I
faces
buy
is
anything.
just so amazing.
I want to see if I can buy anything.
You
don't wanna
hot
buy anything
babes
from
I can
here?
hit on? A little tavern
Okay,
action?
fine.
I'm gonna buy like a soul that I can like whip and make them do things for me.
You are not buying a soul that you can enslave.
I can like kick them and beat them and make them do stuff for me.
Well, you know, your
No.
flying ship does need
No.
a crew.
I know, right? It's manned with the souls of the dead. Yes.
And you only find pirate
Terrible.
souls.
Hey,
Terrible.
you guys thought capturing air elementals to run your ships was bad? Just wait.
We're not doing that. What are as we're passing by, is it like it's just vendors set up, or are there
it's
buildings
just
on either side?
No, it's just all vendors with buildings behind them. But those cinder block buildings look abandoned and disused and not really of anything import. But they're there. Empty windows and empty doorways. But it's almost like you're walking through a massive swap meet.
Oh, perfect.
That's what I'm picturing.
I asked one of them, where do they sell the flying ships at around here?
Flying ships. What do we have a need for flying ships? The great iron fortresses do the work of war.
All right.
Just kind of walks
I
away
already
from
don't
you.
like this place. No flying ships. All right. Keep walking.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Can I, like, as we're walking, investigate and see if any of the little shops seem less disgusting than the others? I don't know.
I would like to help with that.
Maybe
maybe
give me an
like-
investigation check as you examine some of them with a little bit more
Ooh.
scrutiny.
That is a less than great roll. Investigation. That's
Yeah.
a 6.
Yeah, I mean,
They're all
there's
equally
many-
gross.
they're variations of what they seem to be hawking for wares. Probably the one that's most interesting is a simple wagon that seems kind of like almost petrified with age and time. And this very kind of blue-skinned, devilish-looking creature with long braided hair and kind of like weird tattoos on his face, horns coming out almost in crown fashion, wearing like very over-the-top colorations of clothing. And he seems to be selling some like liquid jars out of the back of his wagon. And it's just a simple sign by his wagon that says water for sale.
Ooh. I think that would probably be a good plan for us. I'm going to go talk to him.
believe it. I don't
I'm going to go
buy
talk
it.
to him.
It might be a trap.
Sure, trap, 100%.
You guys watch as Samara approaches the vendor. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm watching what happens
Does
to her.
anybody?
You
does
have
I'm going with her.
tattoos. I have them too.
I'm going with her.
Hello. Is there something you'd like to purchase? You're a strange looking creature.
I thought I blended in with everybody else, but apparently I stand
Yeah.
out.
Well, you stand out because you look like one of the battle brethren, the ones that fight on the eternal plane.
Well, I'm not fighting now, and I'm looking for some water.
Oh, interested in unholy water, are you?
What makes it unholy?
Oh, well, it's been blessed by her lordship herself, the great Zarel.
Oh, I absolutely want that water. What does it do?
He holds up the murky jar, and as he holds it up and swirls it, you watch as a face, a ghostly face in the jar, and then it goes away.
So what does this
destroys
water
your
do?
enemies, of course. Those that are blessed with the curse of the radiant deities of the Celeste. Allows
Do I-
you to burn and drive them away.
Do I just like unscrew it and like drink to the face with it? Like,
You can sprinkle it, apply it to your weapons, or do whatever you do with. I don't care. I merely
much is
sell
it?
it. It is 2 coin.
I'm doing it. I'm buying one.
As you reach into your
Sweetie,
like little
You're a radiant person.
Oh, that's what you hear. That's what you hear.
as you reach into your coin purse to do this deed, your hand just freezes. And you feel this disconnection, and all of your magic begins to fade.
Nope. Lifting my hand back out.
And as you lift your hand back out, your magic kind of reasserts itself.
I'm
Your
sorry.
Devotion emblem begins to crack slightly.
Yeah, I start talking to the wild mother. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? I thought you were going to buy some.
Change my
What
mind.
is
Thank
wrong
you. Goodbye.
with you? You are
Thank you. Goodbye.
You're a strange creature. Unholy water for sale, made from the purest of priest souls.
I'll take 5.
Unholy water for sale.
I'll take 5.
Oh.
Ah, absolutely. Yeah, you look. I don't know if anyone's ever said this to you before, but you look like a lot like his. Well, we shan't utter his name here. That war has been going on a long time. Would you like 5 then?
5, please.
That'll be 10 coin.
Snapping. All right, hand him over 10 coins.
Yeah, they wail in pain as you hand them over.
Am I hearing this transaction, or are they far away?
You're nearby.
All right. I take
You now
5.
have You now have 5 applications of Zarelian unholy water.
Awesome. I'm chugging one.
So Zarel's here in
That's
the castle over there.
So I wanted to see if anyone is selling anything that would look enticing for an artificer.
Give me
I
a
maybe left playing with that telling my hubby.
Getting your hubby something.
I brought you
give me-
presents from hell.
I'm so sorry, I left
Really?
it. I'm not telling you.
Maybe they got a snow globe you can get them.
No, it's gonna be that I went to hell and all I brought back was
The back was a
t-shirt.
stupid T-shirt, right? Do they got that? Shit. She's getting a present. That's so hopeful from you. I really love that about you. You're so hopeful.
Give me an investigation check.
We're gonna make it off this plane alive.
As Samara recoils from the purchase, but Dyson steps up and buys some. All of you are nearby these stalls that are kind of cloistered off in the avenue. So yeah, Myra, go ahead and give me investigation as you look
19.
around.
I want to go talk to
19?
the water guy when you were done.
I mean, there's another stall
I
where.
want to look around too.
Give me investigation. There's another stall that catches your eye, Mara. It is, well, it seems to be made of, bones of creatures. They don't look like humanoid bones, but hanging off of strands of some sort that don't look familiar to you. One of the strands spins around, and it's a skull that immediately starts talking and chattering and nattering. You can see that there's a nice pair of gloves on the table. There's little trinkets and little baubles, rings, and necklaces, and
Are they
all manner of just little tchotchkes. The little yellow thin demon kind of looks at you. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Are you interested in my wares?
Maybe. What do you got here?
Oh, well, it depends on your need. You are a strange demon. I don't smell you.
Oh,
Interesting.
thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond to that. What do these gloves do? Tell me about these gloves.
Oh, these are quite fun. You give them to an enemy or a favorite enemy of yours, and they can't take them off ever again. And if they wear them, it causes them to fail terribly at things.
All the items are probably cursed.
Okay. What about these rings over here?
Oh, these are fun. Watch this one. You over there, come here. You watch as this like simple looking kind of demon comes wandering over, and he grabs his hand, takes the ring, and puts it on the finger. You watch as the finger just immediately gets severed off. This one's fun. This one makes you think you're going to be protected, but actually it guillotines your digit that you put it on, and then the finger is lost forever.
That's fun.
It is. This is what feeds us. This is what you need, is it not?
Maybe. Yeah. What about that ring over there?
Oh, well, that one's fun too. If they wear it and they don't concentrate well, they could end up somewhere special. That's my favorite one there. That one's 30 coin. If you're interested.
The going somewhere ring is 30.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. How much are the gloves?
Those are 2 coin.
I'll take the gloves.
Oh, good purchase. They're quite fun. He hands them to you. You reach in, pull out the 2 wailing coins, and throw them to him. They tumble, they wail. He grabs them, puts them. As he opens up his pocket, you hear dozens of wailing voices as he puts them away.
I put the gloves in my bag of holding immediately.
Yeah. And he pulls out his pipe and starts smoking it. Anything else?
Thank you. No, that was all. You have a great day now.
Day. What night is a day.
You have a great life.
What is
Bye.
night? What? You're strange.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
He just eyes you as you return to your group. Like his eyes narrow.
I don't like this place. I want to leave.
You guys continue. Oh, Fire, what'd you get for your investigation?
18.
18. While Mara was at her stall, Tobias and Samara interacting, or Samara and Thyson interacting with the other one, you do approach a stall that looks interesting. It seems to be hanging pelts and skin of various creatures from hooks and wires. The creature that you're talking to, their face is pinned back behind their head with pins and wires, and they have this grotesque kind of overly kind of makeup face that's kind of like they seem to have borrowed somebody else's face, and it's now pinned to their skinless skull.
Gross.
That's like my auntie.
Are you interested in improving your appearance? I have many faces here. And as they begin to spin all the different hanging flesh pieces, they're all skinned faces of various humanoid appearance. This one's fun. This one here is a bugbear face. You see, it watches it, stares at you, and the face kind of wails in your general direction. Oh, quiet now. He hangs it back up on a hook. Well, you don't seem quite interested. I will assume that you'd like to move along. So after your guys' attempt at shopping fails utterly, you kind of just continue to follow the remaining thoroughfare. And, you know, there are other things going on, but you're so focused on getting to the entrance of the Citadel. Before long, you finally make it to the Citadel stairs. There are no guards at all. The gates, these blackened, rusted gates, stand wide open. The stairs leading up maybe 50, 60 feet to a mass, like, grandiose platform that extends out over the cityscape. No sign of anybody, really.
Look for the throne.
Are you gonna
Please
sit
don't sit on it.
You're
Don't
gonna
sit on it.
aren't you?
If I, yeah, Tobias sits on it. He now is 18 feet tall. He has horns and he runs Avernus. Okay, guys. All right.
What are you guys doing?
Looking around in
man,
the
I just
book,
wanna
like,
get outta here.
Yeah, how to kill Zarel in 5 easy lessons.
Where's the cliff notes for saving the world?
Right. My master plan by Zarel the demon. Oh, this is what we're looking for.
So nobody around.
Not that you can see.
We're looking for the Death Star plans, basically, that'll show us how to, like, destroy everything she's built.
And we're at, I was distracted for a quick second. We're at the Citadel area.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're at the foot of the 60-foot stairs that lead up to the platform, and then the entrance to the Citadel beyond.
Oh my God, 60 feet. Okay, let's go. Let's start climbing.
All right.
Climb.
Might be like the little kids that climb on hands and feet as they're going upstairs.
You've been climbing for close to 5 to 10 minutes. You still haven't reached the platform yet.
White the quad workout.
And you climb, continue to climb. Another 5 minutes goes by. You still haven't reached the platform yet. At about the 30-minute mark, you guys kind of all stop. And as you come to a stop, you're down at the beginning of the stairs again.
Ah, son of a
Frick. I can't wind. No, we got to rest. I can wind walk us again.
I'm done.
You're
Let's go find a
done?
bar.
There's no bars here. They're going to serve you blood.
At least it would wet my
No,
lips.
they'll serve you souls before they serve you blood.
I mean,
Are they
true.
wet? Are they wet souls? I don't even care. I'll drink 1,000 of them if I can just
They're
wet
very
my whistle.
moist.
All right.
Drink one of the ones that Tyson bought.
Oh, everything is terrible.
Well, I guess we're not going to... We need to ask more questions of somebody. We need to find somebody... We need to ask your dad, Dyson. Well,
Is
he can
anyone
help
following us or inordinately interested in us?
Give me a perception check.
None of us were even concerned about that at all. We're fine here.
26.
26. My favorite part is when Fire was about to cast Dispel Magic on a very powerful portal before investigating it. I thought that was hysterical.
But it wouldn't have been the first time.
As you begin to kind of look around, Fire, all of you tried to climb the stairs, but didn't seem to be possible for whatever reason. The visual effect, it seems like it's right there, but the amount of time it took, and as you stopped, you're back down at the foot of the stairs. And then in the shadows, a flare of light, like somebody smoking something. And an individual wearing a duster, just a simple leather duster, a protruding red and purplish chin, slicked back hair, no sign of a mustache, his beady little yellow eyes looking out from underneath heavily lidded eyelids. You could hear his like metal boots kind of drag across the pavement as he walks a little closer to the group. I see we have newcomers to the Citadel, do we not? And there's a little creature on its shoulder. It's like a little, it's almost like a little hand with a face on each finger. And each finger kind of like speaks in little nattering voices. Oh, I agree. You smell different than the others.
Yeah, we're new.
Please don't smell me.
What's your name?
Oh, my name. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sima Moray Prezia. I am a caretaker of sorts.
What do you take care of?
Oh, whatever's needed, I guess.
What are you taking care of now?
Well, I'd be happy to take care of my new visitors if it's required. And you watch as he pulls a long, thin bone pipe up to his mouth.
Ooh.
As he sucks on it, he opens something on his belt. He reaches in and pulls out some ash. He stuffs it in his pipe. As he lights it, the sound of 100 people dying emanate from it. It's hard being here for the first time, getting your way about. Is there a reason you wish to go to the Citadel?
Is there anybody in there?
Oh, she is always there and always gone, they say.
Super helpful.
She's not been seen on the presentation podium for some time. The time down here is foggy.
So
Surely
what's
you
going
must-
on? What doesn't... When one of other demons just take over if she's not here?
Well, the war goes on. They try. All fail.
Why do they fail?
Well, because they're not as strong as she is. They don't possess the power that she has. You ask a lot of questions for someone that seems to fit into this place.
Well.
His eyes narrow, looks at all of you. I can take you up there, but it costs.
How much?
Everything does.
Well, it's all a matter of. And you watch as he pulls out a dagger and he slices his fingertip, and a little drop of his demonic blood splatters onto the citadel stairway. And he stands on the step, and it's now just bringing him up towards the presentation platform. And then he
Like a demonic
steps off.
escalator.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but is it only demon blood that it works
what's
with,
the
or
price
anybody?
then? There's always a
Go
price.
poke your
It's
finger and
probably
find
some
out.
Kind of weird thing.
You have to poke your finger and put blood on it.
It's always something with you guys. Do we have to sell
I
our
think
souls to get up there?
Dyson
Or
should
something?
poke a hole. Poke.
Pretty
Not.
sure it's just blood,
You don't have
guys.
demon blood. You think it's just blood?
I think it's just
Okay.
blood generically.
All right,
I'm
let's
not
go.
I'll try. I will take a claw, poke myself, and drip of blood.
One by one, you do the act, and you feel the stairs pull you up to the presentation platform. And there he is waiting. Well, you learn quickly. Some sit there for eons before doing it. It's fun to watch. And he turns and starts walking towards a very simple opening. There is wind kind of howling across the walkway that spans over to the opening into the main citadel entrance. Well, come on! As he yells
I'm
back towards
coming.
you.
I'm coming.
I'm following.
Looking out down on either side of the span, just thousands of hollowed out eyes stare up at you as you pass by, an intense hunger on their faces. Cross over the span and into the entry chamber of the citadel. And once inside, there is all manner of creature lingering in the darkness and either in quiet conversation with other creatures as abyssal, infernal, and other languages are spoken in darkened spaces. But he stops you just into the entrance area. What is it you seek? There's the great library of the damned. There is the learning center of the hellspawn. There is the great mythical column of questions, the Oracle of Zarel. And of course, if you wish, I could try to gain you audience to her unholiness. What would you like? All things cost, but only coin.
Dyson, what do you think?
He's either reading or writing. You never know with him. Or pooping.
What do you want?
I vote for the library.
I think we could find out some information in the library, maybe about that house and how that portal got made and how we might get
How to
rid of
close the portals would be helpful.
it. Yeah.
I feel like the Oracle might be cool.
Yeah, but that might also alert her that we're around.
Let's go to the library then.
Okay. Dyson's the only one's going to be able to use the library good enough to be of any help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's what you guys want to do.
What do you want to do?
This is your
area.
place.
You know more about this place than we do.
I don't know anything either.
There are bits of memory coming back to you in kind of like dribs and drabs the longer you stay here.
Find out her stupid plan and foil it. Close that stupid gate. If we can
Figure
just
out how
close
we
that
can get outta
gate
here.
and get out of here. We'll go to the skull pylon and get out of here and go somewhere on the material plane. Hopefully a place with some flying ships I can get.
Always got to slip that
one
in.
go.
Hey man, I'm not a pirate right now. I'm a shipless pirate.
So okay.
I think our best course of action is just go find Spader.
Yeah, but they don't talk about him. They were like, he who must not be named.
And just go force him to talk about him, or go find a book about him.
Well, let's go find a book
What do we think
and
go to
where
the
he
library?
lives, and we'll go there. Also, maybe try to find out how we don't have to take all this damage walking around the plane.
Like,
That would
what
be nice.
protections we could
Is
have.
there a soul potion we can drink?
Oh, it's the souls.
They warm your tummy. Oh, I'm full of
Gross.
souls. I'm so full.
Okay, so while they're not there, let's think about it. We're gonna go to the library. We're gonna find out
About the house.
about the house, about where Despater is /
Yeah.
what happened,
Right.
about
Who can close that stupid portal?
how to close the portal, Zarel's plan, how to get us back. So we got a lot of things.
Oh, also maybe something that defeats Zarel, like some kind of artifact or something we can get a hold of. There you go.
Okay.
Shh! Don't tell the DM he's back.
So what's your guys' plan?
Library.
The Library of Zarel?
Yeah.
We're trying to find very specific information.
Very specific information. I don't care. 4 coin apiece, please.
And you're just raking it in today.
I'll give them one at a time so I can hear the screams individually.
Oh my god.
Oh, you
Mara's
do
like
glory.
rocking in the corner.
Wait, but what if you give them all at once and it's like a quartet?
Just throw a bunch of them in the air. No.
You guys pay. He leads you down a darkened, blackened hallway, up some stairs, down another hallway, up some stairs, down some stairs, around another hallway, up some stairs, and then eventually into a great chamber filled with people wearing very kind of darkened attire and privately studying and reading strange books. You watch as one pulls a book made of flesh off a shelf and begins to carry it over and sits down to read it. It's a large
It's gonna
space. Well, good luck. And he turns and he walks out of the library.
They do know that you can make things out of stuff other than flesh, right?
The
They're aware of this?
autobiography of
No?
Zarel would be a good where to start.
So let's look around. Is it like stacks of books? Is there a librarian? Demonic librarian we should be looking for?
Demonic librarian. I love it.
All right, look around.
Everybody give me investigation checks as you begin to peruse the stacks of shelves of strange tomes and Necronomicons and
I looked for the
Other-
book called Killing Zarel by Bill O'Reilly.
I got a 12.
I got a 15 investigation.
okay.
I got
I got a 15 as well.
No, I get
Non-natural 20 for
Investigation.
Thyssen.
Oh god, it's so good.
15.
Okay.
33.
All of you see a variety of choices around you. Some seem stranger than most, but the biggest problem you have here is everything is written in languages unfamiliar to you, unless you read Abyssal, Infernal, or demonic
And we
language.
just pile them up in front of Thyson. Get to it.
Get cracking.
Sorry.
Imagine Dice is just sound asleep in a pile of books.
Kick them.
I'm
Wake up.
gonna-
Come on, we got to get
I'm
this
gonna-
going.
I'm gonna ritual cast comprehend languages. Wait,
Ooh,
no,
nice.
that's spoken. Never mind. Oh, and you also understand written language. Yeah. Okay,
Correct.
comprehend language.
I get one of those coins, and I do like that thing where you can flip it from one finger to the one finger,
Oh, I do have ritual cast
so I can hear the
of
scream.
that.
Yes, you do. That's why I was like
Amazing. Okay. Yes, I will ritual
This-
cast that as well.
This demonic creature across the way brings up its finger.
Even in hell? Are you kidding me? There's a shush library in hell. All right. Put it back in my pocket. Wow.
Of course, there's a shusher
Some
in
things
hell.
don't change, no matter what plane you're on.
Nope. they do
Even
not.
demons have their standards.
Why do you think they're here?
Shh.
Why do you think they're here?
That's right. All librarians go to hell.
Oh, that's not true. Just
Dun
They do
dun
not.
dun. Take that
I know
back.
some very nice librarians.
I loved my sweet librarian.
What's a library?
It's that thing where they had papers, a bunch of
I love how
papers
both Fire and Mara gave me the head tilt.
in
fucking
between like
X-Jenners.
plywood, and then they would put it like
To be fair, I love that we end up in hell and the first place we go is
We're
to
gonna
the
go
library.
to the library. Do you have your demonic library card? Oh, well, you can't check out a book then.
So Fire, with everybody bringing books over to Thyson, you begin to organize them and try to stack them according to interest. It's frustrating when Tobias brings you books because they're mostly just really gross. You know, he brings you one that when you try to open it, it's so sticky with a weird tar, you can't even get it open. But I would
Look at
say-
this one. The pages are made of slime.
Takes you guys about an hour of collective research and organization, but with Fire's help and Thyson's understanding of what he's
Samara was
reading,
casting ritual
Comprehend languages.
okay. So with that, you find two tomes that seem of particular interest. One tome discusses the war and the ongoing war between Despater and Zarel. And this war spans the concept of millennia of time, as it would seem that these two have never actually gotten along. And he has waged a perpetual attempt to take over Avernus, to take over Legion, and to utilize all that power to somehow find his way into the material plane and, well, make himself rich with the souls that become corrupted and sent back down to his level of existence.
You can live with that.
The tome also goes on to say that Despater has been trying to do this for some time, and often Despater lineage tiefling are utilized to kind of give him windows into the material plane as well as influence within the material plane.
As we're reading this, I'm just gonna turn slowly to Thyson.
Yeah, well, we all do it. We all go.
One of Despater's greatest goals is to dethrone the king of hell, which is Asmodeus, and he sees Avernus as a way to garner power, ability, and influence to be able to do this. And this tome just kind of goes on and on about this ongoing relationship of perpetual war that he participates in.
But it doesn't give a clue as to like where he could be now.
It would give references to the fact that he is located on. Let me find my list. Where's my list? Junos Felagos. That's Stygia. Malbolg.
See on the second plane of hell. Ow.
That's Beelzebub and Malmedy. He's not on that one, is he? No, he's not on that one. That's Asmodeus. I must have missed it. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I don't know why my note doesn't have that.
It's gonna be multiple levels of hell inside. Also, if the book says anyway that we could call upon him, is it like a Bloody Mary situation? Like we need to turn on candles and talk in the mirror?
He is on the level of hell known as Dis. D-I-S is the reference to it. And I believe...
I mean, that makes sense. Dis Spader is on Dis.
Yeah, I missed it. It's the second layer of the 9 hells. It presides below Avernus.
It's the second level.
A fiery.
Is he down there baiting?
I like Starbucks.
Yeah, he's a master dispader.
I like money.
I like money.
I like money.
Oh, I see.
Go away, I'm baiting.
It's my favorite show. Kick him in the balls.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I can't wait to call him Master Dispader.
You've never seen Idiocracy?
Idiocracy.
Oh, it's been a long time.
So
good.
We're living it right now. You don't have to watch the movie.
Yeah, it's a very good documentary.
All right, so we know where he is. Does it say anything about how to summon him or call upon him? I mean, I know
there is a reference in the book as well to a gated area near the peripheral of Avernus that is described as a massive rib cage in its formation. Some believe it to be the remains of a celestial or grand titan that had interfered at some point in an event, and as its body slowly decomposed over the millennia, only the rib cage was left behind. Supposedly, the book references a portal or gateway that could take you into the fiery realm of Dis. The second tome describes the challenges and the unorthodox method upon which Avernus maintains its balance with both the material plane and other planes of existence. It also talks about the economy of scale, how coins become soul coins, and with each transaction of a soul coin, a soul is snuffed out on the surface of a plane and turns into a comet that hurtles through the sky and trapping that soul
inside the head.
Hey, I didn't make the monetary system here. I'm just using it.
Do we want to bring, a baiter here, because Gate could do that, but he might eat us.
Would he eat his bouncing baby boy over there?
We gotta find out how to close. We gotta find out about that house.
I don't think he wants to meet his bouncing baby boy. Well, I mean, he might want to, but I don't know if the bouncing baby boy wants to meet him.
Dyson, do you want to meet him?
Will he eat us?
I mean, on the one hand, I feel like
say something, Dyson.
It would be helpful to have him on our side against Zarel, but on the other hand, are we just trading one thing for another?
You were much more talkative before you got ate by that turtle.
I'm going to reset my camera. I'll be right back.
I don't think Sigurd was more talkative than Dyson.
No.
Yeah, he was.
I wonder if, is it going to do more damage in the long run if we get Disbait on our side? Because on the other hand, I don't think we can take Zarel on our own.
Look, he's been fighting against her, right? We go there. We tell him we're fighting against her too. We're going to foil her freaking plans. He'll be all happy about it. He'll give us something like, a a bullet I can shoot her in the forehead with and kill her instantly. And then we'll take that back to the material plane. I'll shoot him in the head. We'll kill him. He'll be so happy he'll give me a flying ship. And we'll all live happily ever after.
Might only
Don't
kill
think
two
that
things a post. And then
Don't think
send
that's how it
Despader back
works.
here. I mean, not Despader.
You don't know unless you ask.
Well,
We'll call that Plan B.
The squeaky wheel gets the greasing. Because now things obviously are the same in hell as they are anywhere else. We got shushed in a library.
Do any of the books say anything about how to get out of here?
Oh, wait. We also have to figure out how we can walk around without, bursting into flame or dying of heat postration. I'm already tired. I'm about ready to faint at any moment. Because I'm exhausted.
But you only have 1 point of exhaustion.
That doesn't feel good. I'm not good with my con saves. Okay, I can see my 3 or 4 days I'm going to be dead.
Look on her face. like Sebastian's gonna understand what that face means. I love it.
So while we're waiting for Fire to figure that out, do any of the books say anything about how to get out of here? Like, would her casting the gate spell be able to get us out of here?
It's possible.
None of the books say, like, yes, this is how you leave hell.
You can give me another investigation check and see if you can find some books that reference this.
Do they have like a material plane creature's guide to Avernus and the Nine Hells?
And it says,
dirty 20.
It says, thank you for the dolphins.
Yeah.
You find a couple books that seem interesting. They talk about how portals and gates work in the effects of Avernus and some of the upper echelons of the different hells. The upper tiered hells are actually easier to get to than the lower ones. In some cases, you have to traverse through the other ones to get to the hells deep below. There's not an actual ease of access to them through magical means. This is both done on purpose as a way to protect and prevent the 9 betrayer gods from getting out. But it also keeps all of the betrayer gods in perpetual war with each other, as Avernus is really the only way out of the 9 levels of hell. That's why it's fought over so insistently. So the route into Dis is a combination of a physical portal and a kind of anchoring point. It's fought over constantly. But if you make your way through it, you'll end up in Dis. And for the most part, Dis itself is just a massive city, described as thousands of square miles in size, built in a very fortress and maze-like fashion. But the very center of the city is the great iron tower where Despader resides and rules over his lands down below. But it's considered extremely rare for magical portals to come into existence to allow access to Avernus itself. So the portal that you guys used might be an aberration of sorts, either leftover old magic or magic that was stumbled upon by mistake. Hard to know for sure.
But we're so little. I feel like it's like when you have a house, like there should be little holes for the cockroaches to get out.
Yeah, we're cockroaches.
Like compared to them, yes.
That may be the funniest thing I've heard for a while. That was awesome. That was good.
Yeah, sure you can't take your demon hordes through there, but you can, a cockroach like us can get through. Oh wait, what's this big, huge black box that we're supposed to walk into?
So basically, we have to
It's
go
sticky
further.
in here.
So basically, we have to go in further to be able to get out because we have to go talk to Despader and be like, "We need help.
Yeah.
Help us."
Yeah, we need dear old Dad to help us out.
There was something else I was going to look up,
Good
and I'm
old
forgetting
Papa.
what it was.
You know,
Oh,
Thyson
that's
could
what I was
give
going to
his
look up.
soul
Is
and
there a way for
won't be
souls
much
that are
difference.
not dead, i.e., us, to protect ourselves as we go into the second level of hell?
Thank
Is
you.
there like a potion? Is there like
A ring?
spell? A ring? Is there?
Give me
I wanna-
another investigation check as you begin to look through the books again.
Okay.
I get a 20.
Oh God, nope. I'm tapped out. I got an 8.
Okay.
I get a 25.
Yeah. Tobias, you find a book that looks interesting and Samara translates it for you. How to prevent the living from breaking into your domicile.
Oh. Okay.
And it's all about charms, glyphs, spells, and ways how to protect, how to identify those with souls, and how to deal with those individuals. There's no.
Does it have any like
you get the-
humane ways to capture them?
No, not really. But there's no discerning information. You get the feeling that everything in this library is geared towards those that reside here.
So, does it talk about how these living creatures would be able to survive in those areas?
It does. Often it refers to those of more nefarious character would use either blessings or charms of radiance, charms of disguise, protection from good and evil spells in their very nature, anything described as holy use, blessing of use, protection of use at a spell level that's either radiant in understanding or protection from evil in understanding are all described as cautionary things to look out for.
Okay.
I don't think I have any of those things.
Fire does.
I was gonna say that sounds like a fire thing.
We tell Fire everything it says. Or whoever read it tells her.
I would tell her.
Okay.
Protection from poison, that doesn't work. Oh, protection from energy.
I would say protection from evil. That would work.
I don't have protection from evil.
What good are you? Are you truly a druid?
I'm not good for this sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think plant growth's out of the question here, but you know.
Yeah, don't. That's why I
Miracles
unprepared
happen.
transport via plants.
Right.
Like, this is useless.
This is where your ashes to ashes spell would come in handy. What do you make out of the ashes? Ashes.
All right. Well,
All
what's
right.
our next course of action then? Are we gonna go find this Despater Gate?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to Despater.
And it said
Well, maybe
roughly where it
Thyson
was,
could just
right?
go, "Oh, Dad, I'm here to see you. I'm at the front door. Come and get us."
Exactly how it works. Good job.
Thyson,
Yeah.
why don't you call on your dad to come and get us?
Ooh, that does work. But
Dad,
it's
I
only
missed
for
the bus.
one
Can you pick me up?
creature.
What?
I do have protection from energy, and you could get resistance to fire, but it's only for one creature.
Oh,
And I would
Right,
tap
hold on.
myself.
of course.
Sorry. Okay.
I wonder,
Mm-hmm.
what if I took Warding Wind, relearn it, and then would that protect me from the fire in the land in the level of this? Is that possible?
Maybe.
But it's not useful against big fires, like. But then
When
at
you're-
least would it lessen the effects?
It
to a
might.
variable.
Or give you an advantage
when you're
on your
being
con
when
saves.
you're being immolated, you'll find out it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I would say give me an insight. Well, no, give me an Arcana check as you kind of think about that.
A 13.
13? I mean, the only concern you have is that certain magics down here seem to work differently, and you're just not sure if it's going to prevent it or stoke it.
Doesn't
I
seem
don't
like
want to
something you
take
want to
that
find out.
risk. Yeah.
Oh,
So, fire, do you have things that can protect people?
I do have protection from evil.
Ooh. How many can that bless?
Shh. It is a touch spell, but it's concentration and it's one person.
Well, poop. I mean,
And it only lasts 10 minutes,
oof.
which in here is 5.
Oof. I mean, I've shared what I think we should do. Other thoughts? Emotions?
We could do bless.
Feelings?
Bless only lasts a minute.
Marsh is scared stiff.
Yeah, Mara has like sat in a corner and she's just like, I don't like it here. I want to go home.
We're trying to get you there.
What about the kids?
All
I am
right.
fire resistant.
There's resistance, but that's concentration as well. Only for a minute.
What's protection from energy concentration? I didn't even check that. Let me see.
I love this part.
When we're looking up spells,
Yeah.
we're like, wait, hold on, I have to read it.
The amount of hope that you have is just so amazing.
We can figure this out.
Yeah, this is concentration up to an hour. So I could only cast it on one. All right. Well,
I'm gonna cast sending
to who?
to Despater.
So you are going to call your dad.
Does sending work through the planes?
Yeah, it says it works through planes too.
Okay.
Dad, pick me up. I'm scared.
Hello, Mr. Despater. It's me, the reincarnated form of your son. Come pick me up, please. Thanks. Bye.
A few seconds goes by. There's just like a turtle in your head. I thought that was you. I was a bit shocked. I can't pull you from where you are, but I can meet you at the gate.
Let's go to the gate.
All right. I'll tell them. You can go meet us at the halfway point.
Lead the way. Demon
I
spawn.
I don't
like
know.
how he just accepts this, doesn't question it. I can't wait for you to say something wrong, Dyson, and we just get immolated for heresy.
That's the fun
that
part.
looks like the Wild Mother.
He's gonna probably do something even more crazy, like turn her flesh inside out.
Gross.
I would say some of the research you guys did afforded you a couple maps. You get a better understanding of the city, its layout. There is some geographical maps, although they're decorated with kind of like very kind of like
Blood and guts.
no, they're just sinister in their appearance. But you see what's a place called the Valley of the Bones, and then it's marked as the entrance to Dis. I mean, the map is the map. Travel here is weird. You get the feeling it's a pretty long journey.
Like
Well,
how long?
Give me a survival check.
I mean, I could cast Windwalk for another hour.
12.
12. It's hard to know for sure. I mean, it could take a few minutes or it could take a few hours. It just depends on what this place does to you at the point of your attempt.
I say let's give it a try. Yes.
Okay.
Poof.
Why not?
Poof.
Are you doing it within the library?
Oh no, we have to leave.
Just float around the stacks for a while. We can get it out.
Be like, open the door.
Yeah.
Might have go through.
All you see is a string of toilets with upturned faces. It takes you guys about, it takes you a while. It takes you about an hour before you reach the outskirts of the city yet again. Focusing on the map, getting your bearings and your direction, Samara casts her spell, and one by one, all of you turn into little puffs of cloud.
Oh wait, can I retcon?
Sure.
Can I cast telepathy first because we forgot it last time?
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm always going to assume that if you cast Windwalk, that you're casting telepathy first, to be fair.
Okay, thank you.
That's
I
probably why I
appreciate
didn't say anything. I just kind of assumed that you're going to do that. It's been kind of your MO for a while now. Boom. You guys are all in your cloud form. You begin to travel as fast as you could think. And you're moving at great speed. And you're now going deeper and deeper into the crags and mountains of the abandoned area of Avernus, long just kind of passed over by the ever-warring factions out in front of the city. And there you can see the great remains of a rib cage, massive in scale. And you can see a kind of valley entrance down into its form. And you land. The spell fades as an hour of your time has been spent.
Well, we made it.
That was fun.
My spell is shot, but we're
Love
here.
traveling that way.
So as you start going down into the valley, deeper and deeper, the rib cage kind of expands up, and it's petrified. It's made of stone over the years and millennia of ash and scorch. But there, deep in the recesses of the space, you can see a very kind of like simple door. It's iron, stands roughly 6 foot tall, 3 feet across. Tobias walks up to it and knocks on the metal
Gold
surface.
knock, demon spawn.
Well,
The door swings open. And there's a rough purplish hue around the interior of the door frame. Nothing on the other side. Just blank.
Hello,
Dark.
anyone
Like-
home?
like black,
Hello.
Yeah, just
like magic
Black.
blackness.
blackness on the other side.
Cool. Cool.
Echo, echo, echo.
I'm gonna take. I mean, is there anything on the ground?
Do I see a bone?
There's,
There's
There's stick.
loose gravel, small rocks nearby.
or like a stick or a bone or anything long, not just.
Not really.
What do I have in my inventory?
What are you trying to do?
Seriously, walking in, Tobias?
I just stepped through.
Well,
No.
That's where we're going, right?
Let's go.
No.
Not necessarily.
Let's go, Ren.
Tobias steps through and you watch as a purple
Oh.
shimmer. And then Tobias, as you step through, a 12-foot tall effigy of what looks like Thyson, but more pronounced. The huge red form, the yellow teeth, the yellow eyes, looking down at you with its head tilted to the side. Behind him, well over 100 heavily armored personal bodyguard stand at attention.
that's many.
And you watch as the grim face stares down at you. I thought you'd be taller. And that's where we're going to finish that.
Great.
Next week.
I hate you all. You're laughing at me. No respect. Not even hell.
No respect, no respect.
I tell you, no respect.
Dang it, I gotta take notes.
That was ridiculous.
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out. We already went over our schedule, so I'm beat. I got a lot of work to do on the ranch tomorrow. I got a gate to build. I got another trench to dig for the water, another water line that we need. Doing all my
Howdy.
and then doing my squirrel hunting in the morning. Gotta go shoot
Jed
this
Clampett here.
squirrel. Thanks for coming out, everybody. We will be back here. Ooh. I might be back here tomorrow night to do some homebrew activities. And I might be back on Friday night to do some homebrew activities as well. We will be back Saturday for the Grain Lands, Saturday evening. Sunday, we're still off. The Debtor's Gambit is in hiatus until after summer. But we'll be bringing you our summer campaign at the end of the first week of June. So we're a little light on activity right now as we basically have our Pike's Promise game on Monday, Denizens and Masters on Tuesday. I do some homebrew stuff on Wednesdays and Fridays over at the Grain Lands. We might be here on Thursday with RPG and Co. over at Lawfully Chaotic. But hey, everyone, thanks for coming out. We appreciate you. Stay safe, be kind, play a game. It's important for your mental health. Do it. Good night, everybody.
Bye.